this show, the longer that hello gets. Soon I'm just going to be like the WWD. What do they actually say?
Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready?
Okay, we're all like here getting upset, checking our watches.
What is happening? I'm going red. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That should be the April Fool's episode.
Don't give me ideas. So, today, we are going to be playing a really fun special edition of Oops Only on the Dubstat. But the weirdest thing happens. Every single person in our group chose to be commoners. I don't even know how we managed to do this. I said, pick the strongest of all the D&D classes, and everyone went, I know what to do. I'm going to be farmers and urchins. It's...
Yeah.
I think stronger than
I really wanted to die this episode.
Oh no, the winter blues, they've come for everybody. My goodness, that's really funny. Yeah, actually, what really happened was we were supposed to be doing Oops Only Fighters today. We did roll for Fighters level at the end of last episode. Unfortunately, our special guest, DM, has some life stuff, so we're moving that to next Thursday, and today I'm throwing together super quick Oops Only Commoners because it sounds like a really fun, dumb idea. They aren't exactly commoners. They're not like 4 HP, I've got a club commoners. All of these guys have species from Humblewood, so they get a bunch of the abilities that come along with being those species, and they all get a D&D background as well, where they get a feature from that. So they're a little bit stronger there. They also have the full D8 for their health pool instead of the D8 halved, which is what a commoner normally has. So we're calling them Commoner +1.
A +1 commoner.
Exactly.
Add to your inventory.
Also,
commoner at the party.
Also for fun, I homebrewed some of their weapons a little bit, so they'll be definitely unique. Not as crazy as when I made a sniper rifle have a damage of 2d20, but... Baxel, your face. Oh, yeah, it was a time. But still, they've got some funny little quirks and stuff to them. But before we get into all that, let's do a little recap. Last session, the rogues Amane Hamato, Juhyo, and Kyuyo snuck out of the island of Ronenjima, which was under attack by Newpire. They successfully defeated the shogun, who was corrupted by the wolf demon Fen, and took control of the city. More important to note, however, is way back in the very first episode's recap, the recap of the first... It was before even the first episode happened. It was noted that a small portal opened up, and before anything else existed, a small seed fell through the portal and grew into an incredibly large tree. While we're not really keeping track of the years in this part of the world, it is happening sometime after Oops Only Rogues, when Ronenjima took over Newpire, but before a group of fighters in the north had their adventure. I don't know what that adventure is because I'm not the DM for it. So, welcome to the Infinite Wood, a very large island off the western coast of Tabula Rasa's main continent. Untouched by any of the areas that we've seen so far, the Infinite Wood is an area of peace and tranquility. This wood experiences all seasons, but is currently in the throes of spring. The closest to a real-life example of this would be Nova Scotia and Canada, but it's even less developed. Blooming all year long is the massive Mother Tree, a treant whose roots are said to supply magic to the entire world, and is as old as Tabula Rasa itself. The magical tree is bright and green all year long. Many woodland creatures have taken residence around the Mother Tree, creating a simple community of farmers, leather workers, urchins, and other such jobs. Nearby is a river called Stick River and a lake called Big Lake, where they supply fresh water to the island's people. There are also quite a lot of halflings on the island, creating little homes in the rolling hills that are covered in clovers. The island is massive, and the forest is easy to get lost in. Occasionally, a creature will find their way to the coast, but it is always by accident. All roads lead to home, however, and any creature who thinks itself lost will often find their way back home just after the next bend in the path. Worshipped on this island is a god of luck and assholes, a halfling in all green who likes silly tricks, good ale, and a fun game. His symbol is a simple 4-leaf clover. Our 5 players are sitting around enjoying a nice spring day. The sun's high in the sky and the smell of fresh flowers in the air, with a picnic blanket under the Mother Tree, who is currently napping. So that being said,
Amazing.
we do have 2 guests today, Baxel and Phoenix. Normally for Oops Only, we only do 1 guest, but today we did 2. I don't know why, I just like both these guys, so I was like, get in here. Both of you have Guestspiration today. Guestspiration, of course, can be used to get advantage, disadvantage, gift an advantage to a friend, or once per session, we can use Guestspiration to know a guy, where you get to know a guy who might be able to help you out with something. As you guys are all sitting down under the dense foliage of the mother tree, enjoying this spring day and your nice picnic, we're going to meet all of our players. We will start with Elio.
Hello, everybody. My name is Cloverleap Weavertail. My family are all weavers, in case it wasn't obvious. We are from the Merchants Guild. We are part of the Guild of Weavers, as well as the other... I'm having a brain fart. Sorry. Textile. That's what it's called. Textile guilds. For my 15th birthday, which is when we Gerbeans typically come of age, I was gifted my own pair of sewing shears. They're made of brass and they're absolutely beautiful, and I take them with me wherever I go.
This might be my favorite voice that you've ever done, Elio. It's so cute. I can't. Oh, man. Glass City Knuckles is redeeming inspiration for the 3 non-guests. I guess he loves us.
Thanks, Knuckles.
All right. Our next character we will meet is Alexander.
Howdy. I'm Alexander, and I am a Corvum species, which is like a raven or a crow person. He is has very simple kind of vest and trousers on, and he has a very wide-brimmed straw hat that has seen the sun for so long, and he's just lying down on this picnic blanket with the hat over his eyes, trying to take a small nap this afternoon. His background is a street urchin. I believe he came from a big city, not sure if on this island or outside the island, but a storm kind of blew him over here, and he's been a drifter, just going around the island. And one day he found a little farm that needed some help, and the farmer gave him his trusty old trowel to help dig up some holes for his tree orchard, and he let me keep it. And that's my trusty trowel that I've been walking around, wandering for work. And I say I borrowed it. I don't have an honest day's work in a while. I just drift from town to town, try to see what I can find.
Very cute. Let's meet Patty next.
There we go. Jesus, guys, my name's Patty. I'm a fisherman, in case you haven't fucking noticed. And I pretty much spend my whole day fishing. That's pretty much it. You can tell what I look like just by looking at me. And I don't know, I tend to be a raccoon of very few words.
For the people watching this as a podcast, we have a raccoon with a red necktie and 2 different colored eyes. And they look like they're staring into my soul. How'd you get your fishing pole?
I would call that a handkerchief.
Fishing pole, oh, Jesus. It's handed down for many generations through my family. You pretty much grow up all fucking day practicing the goddamn thing before your father lets you go to the plain fucking water.
Good lord. I'm really glad that we're okay with swearing, because if I would make you edit this episode just for the beeps.
I thought you said I could. I asked in advance. Jesus, boys, make up your fucking mind. Anyways,
goodness.
That's me. I'm Patty. I like to fish and I fix things too.
Amazing. All right, we have 2 guests joining us today, as I said before. So let us meet our first guest. We have Baxel here. Baxel, you may remember from the Ashwood Warden, the little folk horror 4-shot that we did. And they are also a streamer in their own right. So Baxel, why don't you do a quick introduction about yourself and then your character?
Yes, well, hello, I'm Baxel. I am a mini painter, streamer, stand-up comedian. My character is Bramble. He's a hedge, not an actual piece of shrubbery. He's a hedge, and he is a former chef. He recently had his restaurant closed down by a misunderstanding with the tourists, shall we say. But he's walking around with his trusty frying pan. Everything's got to be fried. Organically forms his own sticks to put things on. I want to make that preface. But yeah, that's Bramble. He's a little nervous because he's big, like ruby glasses, like red tunic. He's wearing an apron.
Very
Oh yeah, he's a little guy. He's about 5'3".
That's actually pretty big for this wood. Not gonna lie.
No, wait. Yeah, sorry, I meant.
I forgot to say I'm
3'5".
2'11".
3'5". He's
I'll
most.
tell him I
see this
don't even
quilt.
fucking know.
Elio's
mostly
like,
his
I'm
quilt.
finally big now.
No, I'm 2'11".
I meant in real life.
Oh.
Alrighty, and our final guest is Phoenix, who is also a fantastic streamer. And I did a one-shot with them over on Ghost's channel, Group Action Roll. And we're going to be in opposite sessions for their upcoming Oathfire. But enough of me talking about her. You introduce yourself and your character and stuff.
Phoenix, or you can call me Jen. I do stream. I also started a YouTube channel that I have not started publishing stuff on yet. But, so I am playing.
Her name is Willow, and she is a folk hero. She came across this little town, and they were in all sorts of trouble, so she helped kind of get everything settled, and that's how she got her pitchfork. There was a farmer there that was trying to retire, and he was like, here you go. So she was like, okay. And that's how she got it, you know, and now she just kind of works around that farm, helps other people out. Yeah, she's very fun-loving and likes helping everybody out. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's Willow.
Super cute. No family deaths in the past. Nothing too scary or
No.
horrendous. Very common, as it were. Just common people. Except for Alexander. Alexander will definitely become a rogue later in life. So that trowel
Depends
is
on
just a
what
dagger.
happens on this session.
All right. So right now, it's just a nice, bright, sunny day. You're sitting under the mother tree. The mother tree is absolutely enormous. We're talking like a couple 1,000 feet high. In her bark, you can see sort of gnarled in the twists and turns of the bark. You can see her face that stands out. Just this warm, feminine, lovely face that you all recognize as your mom, essentially. Like, maybe not your biological mom, but she's the mom of the wood, and she's there if you ever need her for help with anything, to give advice. She's at different points helped you out with stuff. Bramble, she was talking to you about your restaurant. Alexander, she's one of the first people you talked to when you came here about finding a place. She's that kind of creature. And she's currently just taking a nap, and you're all sitting there. What are you guys talking about?
Fucking fish, what do you think I'm fucking talking about?
Oh, I can't believe they shut down that restaurant. It was bloody lovely. And one misunderstanding with a tourist customer, and it's just gone.
Remind me what happened. What was the misunderstanding about?
Oh, so my restaurant specialised in cooking things on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
And they took one look at me, saw that I was an edge, and automatically assumed I was using my quills to use this as sticks. I don't do any of that. I whittle them down myself.
Fucking racist.
I
Very
know.
spacious.
Next time I'm in, I'll make sure I buy twice as much food, just to support your business.
Well, when I get my restaurant back, if I get my restaurant back,
Hope
maybe.
you do.
As you're all sitting there discussing the unfairness of losing a restaurant just because you're a hedge, suddenly a dark shadow goes over the sun. It's just a quick moment, but you're not even used to clouds doing that in this part of the world. When it rains, it still seems bright and sunny, so it's just suddenly this oppressive atmosphere sets in for the briefest of seconds. When you look up in the sky, it's clear. Whatever that shadow was is gone. Your characters may have different reactions to it, but across the wood, you hear a silence that settles in, and you can sense nervousness coming from all around you. And in that brief moment of silence, the mother tree starts to cough. Hello, my dears. Hello. Oh, look at you, little... Oh, are you enjoying a nice little picnic today?
Have we ever heard her cough before?
No.
Yes, we're having a nice fucking good picnic here. But what's wrong with you there? We've never heard you cough before. You're getting sick, are you?
You're coughing.
Might have some sap stuck in my throat. Or maybe my bark's just worse than my bite. Just a
funny
little
fucking
mom
joke, but
humor.
we're a little concerned.
Sorry, I should leave the dad jokes to the birch trees across town.
They are terrible for those, really.
Yes, well, they're quite handsome. They keep trying to court me, but I am a single mother, always have been and always will be. As you're talking with her, you see a leaf float down in front of you, coming off the mother's end.
I'm gonna put like a paw on her bark. Is there a difference in her typical temperature?
When you put a hand on her bark, normally you're used to her bark being like firm and rough, but at the same time feeling like a warm hug. When you touch it, it feels almost like squishy and mossy. Who has the highest passive perception? I think it's Willow. I think you're the only one who has an increased passive perception.
Yes, 12.
Willow, you see this little leaf land on the ground, turn brown and crumble into dust and float away on the wind.
Yeah, are you? Do we have some tea? Do we? I think I brought some. Hold on.
The tree drink tea.
Dear, that's...
It might help with the sap. I don't know.
Hope you don't have a couple nuts stuck in your throat.
Are you sure? Do you actually feel okay?
It is the infinite wood, after all.
Holding back so many one-liners right now.
Oh my fucking god. Patty, I've told you to stop being so crass with your words, especially when it comes to me. Your
I know, but
mother
Jesus, if you wouldn't let me do that, I wouldn't be able to fucking talk at all. Pardon me language.
As long as you say
This is
pardon
how I
your
talk.
language, it's okay.
I can't help it.
Just
Before
apologize.
they eat me until I said Jesus.
Who? Sorry, there was an
Eat me, piece
owl.
of shit. I don't like stem owls.
You wouldn't believe it, but I think I might be coming down with something. Oh, but I don't want to be too sappy about it. Oh, don't worry about me, dears. I'm sure it's just... You know, maybe the soil needs to be tilled, or I need to drink some water from my underground pool. As you're
Hope she'll be
talking,
getting better
more
soon.
leaves are falling all around you.
Go ahead and
Good start,
drink
everyone.
some water.
You see her face
drying out.
like twists and disappears off the front of the tree for a little bit, and then
She literally just like moves her face.
yeah, and then it
Incredible.
twists and come back. And she's like licking her lips a little bit with this weird like bark tongue. And she goes, I don't know, something feels kind of off today. I don't know what it is. And she kind of stops for a second, and then she just suddenly throws up. A bunch of sticky sap just comes out of her mouth and just goes to the ground, just slops down in this thick, gooey mess. And she, oh, dear, oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to see that, children. I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know what's come over me.
It's all right, darling. We've all been there.
I haven't.
Something's
Stop
wrong. We
drinking
have to
no
find
last
help.
night. Is there a tree doctor around anywhere?
I don't think we want to be getting a tree surgeon. It's the wrong kind of place.
Is there anything in the sap?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check to take a look at that sap.
Rodents or something?
We all roll it.
Yeah, if you guys all want to roll, you can.
That's why she's sick. She's eating
16.
rodents.
Knuckles said the
got
tree
a two.
doctor, Dr. Feelwood.
Makes
Got a
sense.
5.
Patty got a 5.
That's a nat 20.
Everybody starts to take a look at all of this sap on the ground. Clover, you take a look down as some of the sap gets near your feet, and you see floating in it what looks like a patch, like what you would sew onto clothes in order to seal a hole up. And you see the little threads like sticking out of this patch. It seems very out of place for this to have come from mother, mummy, whatever you want to call her.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, if you want to, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up very, very gently by like the corner of it. And guys,
When
this,
you
look
pick
at
it
this.
up, you see that it like twists and warps on itself and just disappears.
Did you see that? Please
Yes,
tell me
doesn't
someone
look
saw.
normal.
That was weird.
What's
That
up
was
with that
really
thing?
weird.
The mother tree ate a camper when we weren't looking. Up, she's people.
Mother, did you eat somebody?
What? My face is a normal size. I could never eat a person. You know me.
You
I
chop 'em
just
up into
eat
bits
what
and
you
eat 'em.
breathe.
Why did you just puke out a patch? Jeez, why did you just puke it all? This ain't normal.
Mother, this is not how you insolve internal bleeding, alright?
I don't know what's happening
But
to
you call
me.
that bleeding? Technically, she would throw up sap. Everything liquid in this woman would be sap. Is it blood?
I have a question.
Yes, Willow, darling.
Water that you've been drinking from, wherever your face just went, right? Does it taste different? Or a different consistency or something?
No, it tastes
Maybe.
fine to me.
Okay, so no people bits in the water, so that's good.
I mean, people come down occasionally into my damsel den, and they some of them like to get some fresh water, and we hang out. It's not what it sounds like. It's just a nice, cute little cave where it's nice and cool in case it's a hot summer day.
Saying there's a place where we could reach your roots.
Yes, of course.
You don't seem to be doing too well there. But you'll agree or disagree.
I think you've been you're a bit under the weather.
Yeah, your leaves keep turning to dust, you know.
What about that shadow thing that we saw a few minutes ago, right before Mother woke up?
Right, that's a bit ominous.
Could that do this?
I look up at the
Shadow.
sun. Is it still the sun, or is it a fake sun?
It's still the sun.
Keep starting.
Can everybody
Keep
roll me,
starting.
as you look up at the sun though, can everybody roll me perception checks with disadvantage?
All right, disadvantage. It's a 10 with disadvantage.
13.
17.
It's okay. I
got
think
6.
Willow, as you take a look up at the sky, everybody takes a look up, but Willow, you just happen to see a light shimmer. Barely noticeable for the briefest of seconds, but you notice something shimmer. Way, way, way high up in the sky.
Above the mother tree.
Above the mother tree. Could be a cloud, could be a trick of a light.
There was a little shimmer there for like half a second, you know. I don't know what that
I'd be
means.
acting strange today.
I know, I've never seen it shimmer before.
Alexander, can you fly?
Not exactly. I can glide, but I don't.
I might
can't
have something for this actually. Are there any bugs around?
Yeah, of course there's bugs around. You see a little caterpillar marching along on her bark right now.
Is there any like flyers that I could see?
Yep. He goes, "Hey, look, there's my dad." And you see a butterfly come flying by.
I'm gonna whistle over the butterfly, and I'm just gonna have him land on me little claw.
Yeah, he comes and he just immediately flies over to your claw and takes a little perch there.
For reference for nobody, I can speak with bugs.
Specifically
Hey,
simple
lad, Do you
ideas.
think you? Yeah. Do you think you could fly up there, see what's up there, and come down and report back to me?
You see its little feelers like moving up and down, its wings flutter, and you just see it like go flying up into the sky after a couple minutes, because it is a butterfly and the mother tree is thousands of feet tall. It comes back down, lands on your finger, and its wings just flop down and it dramatically flops on its side, and its one feeler like twitches.
Oh, honey.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of a squitch and go, it's okay.
You squish him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
What's this butterfly a steak?
He
I was gonna put him on my head and like right by a quill.
he holds on to the quill. So he looks like you've got a little hair bow. Oh, that's super cute. We'll say it's red, so it matches your undershirt.
It's a little
under
red
your
streak.
apron. But when you ask it if it noticed anything up there, it does shake its little antennas in a no before it nestles on your quill.
There's nothing up there.
The mother tree
Butterfly can see at least.
coughs again. I do have an idea if you all would be willing to help me out.
Of course.
What are you thinking?
Well, whatever's affecting me is affecting my, me inside. Maybe it could be that I'm poisoned or sick or something along those lines. I do know a way you might be able to help me out, but it would involve gathering some very specific ingredients.
I think we can manage that, can't we?
Of course.
anything
We owe our
for
whole
mother.
lives to this tree.
The first one is an antidote. You should be able to get an antidote fairly easily from somewhere in the Little Mouse Farmer's Market. Then, after you get the antidote, that antidote will be way too small. I'm way too big for a little antidote. You'll need to get a potion of growth. If you go down to the big lake by taking the Stick River there, you should be able to talk to my friend there, Foxy, and he'll be able to get you a potion of growth. After that, if you go to the Sage of the Cliff, he might be able to get you a potion of vitality. The reason you need that potion is because when you just mix an antidote with a potion of growth, it turns into poison. But if you put a potion of vitality in it, it balances it all out. That should be a big enough antidote to be able to cure me. You would need to put it into my life water down below so I can drink it, though. And I'm not just pulling this out of my roots. I'm an infinitely wise magical being. I've thought, what would I do if I got sick? And this is what I arrived on.
We believe
that
you.
makes sense to me.
She suddenly has a violent coughing
I believe
fit.
that I have the same responses.
She suddenly has
Willow
a.
and Cloverleap are very similar
Yep.
characters. I love it.
Can I make an insight check on that just from that last bit?
Without even doing an insight check, you know that she is totally 100% on this. She's done stuff like this before. Like when she was saying, oh, you need to save your restaurant, she sent you on a little mini quest to try and do it. But for whatever reason, you didn't complete her quest. It involved like going and having a conversation with the people, but you were too mad to do it at the time, and then they ended up leaving and moving to another part of the island, and now you can't find them. She was like, I told you, you should have gone by noon on the Thursday. It's that type of energy.
Do I know about the sage of the cliff? Do I know what cliff?
So for the
we know
sage
that
of the
person?
cliff, yeah, it's Strig.
Kestrel?
So Strig, you know this wise old owl lives up on this really high cliff face in a little nook there. You know that he's very reclusive and doesn't come out very often, which is exactly what reclusive means. So I don't know why I said the same thing twice.
You wanted to make sure that I understood.
Yeah.
On the big lake, Mom.
As for Foxy,
Is Foxy a Vulpin? Or is it just a name?
you can assume that Foxy
Don't wanna
is
be
a Vulpin,
species.
but it's not somebody that you guys have heard of yet. As you guys are talking about Strig and Foxy, Mother Tree has a really big coughing fit, and a whole bunch of leaves rain down around you and just start turning brown and turning to dust all around you. And you look up and you see even more slowly falling through the sky.
Perhaps we should talk and walk.
Please talk and
Let's
walk.
be getting on our way.
I've got like 2 hours at best. Just an estimation of time.
Jeez, how fast. You told us you were right and just fine there a few minutes ago.
Maybe 3.
Mother, is it okay if we just leave our picnic stuff here and just get out of here for right now and we'll come back for it later?
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna grab one last little like bundle that has snacks in it, and I'll like grab it for the road, and then let's fuck off.
I do the gun spinny thing with my frame. Just put it back in its holster.
That brings me trusty fishing rod. Never leave home without it.
Oh yeah, you guys all have your... I don't want to call them weapons, because they're not. You've got all your tools with you that you would normally carry around with you on a day-to-day basis. Do you guys all head over to the Little Mouse Farmer's Market?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Awesome. You go walking off to where you know the Little Mouse Farmer's Market to be. You get a little lost on the way, but when you turn a corner, it's right there just as you knew it would be. And you see this little bustling marketplace. You've all probably sold or bought stuff here at some point in time. You see a bunch of little stalls all set up, and just a variety of different woodland creatures who are peddling their wares. There's a halfling selling alcohol off in the back corner. There's a raptor, which is like a falcon person, who's selling blinds so that other raptors can get good sleep. You see people selling homemade jams and special footwear and tackle boxes and really, really fancy manufactured fishing rods that are nowhere near as good as Patty's. Whole bunch of stuff like that.
He loves me fishing rod.
As you all walk into the Little Mouse Farmer's Market, I'm going to leave it kind of up to you guys. There's a whole bunch of variety here. So what specifically is it that you as a group would like to look for?
Maybe the antidote is alcohol, because that's what I find soothes the spirit.
If you'd like, you could go over and talk to that halfling. See if maybe he knows.
Sure. I walk up to the halfling. Good morrow, sir.
Hey there, friend. Good morrow.
Is this what you call antidote?
What? You think my...
Is what you're selling known by the name antidote?
Nah, it's known by the name solution, friend. He's a little halfling guy. He's got big hairy hands, and he taps his nose at you when he speaks.
Wait, what's his name? What's his name?
What's his name?
Don't be asking me, you'll get something horrible.
My brain went to Joe, and then I'm like, no, it can't be Joe. It can't just be halfling masturbating Joe. No. I will say his name is Bill.
Is it Carl's son?
Bill the halfling. Nice to meet you. My name is Bill.
Hey,
I
Bill.
like the cut of your jib, Bill.
Yeah, I like the curve of your beak, Alexander. I know you're a good guy. I heard about you working in the farm and stuff like that. Doing good work.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's that? I point, and then I try to sleight of hand steal a little bottle.
Yeah. Okay, roll me sleight of hand.
Oh, 18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, you beat his passive perception with ease. He goes, huh? What? House? Is that the mother tree way over there, over yonder? Some of her leaves look brown.
Thousands of feet tall. Always there.
It makes a
Didn't know
great
why I
marker
asked.
on the island, let me tell you.
True.
Oh, hey, you
guys
already
seem to
have
be
a
telling
bottle.
Everybody, the mother tree's sick.
Sorry, what
Oh,
was
yeah.
that?
Keep that to ourselves.
Kind of hard to keep to yourself. She's thousands of feet tall, and I can see she's going brown. This is not good. Not ripe anymore.
Yes, well, we be looking for an antidote for the tree. You know where we could find that.
Antidote for the tree. Well, technically alcohol's a poison, so this would not be the right place to look for that. But it's a fun poison, the most fun poison. So, depends on who you are. We got a couple of people who I gotta shoo away from my stall every once in a while, you know. Gotta be responsible and all that. You can't be riding no stick logs down Stick River if you had a couple drinks, if you know what I mean. But
Oh, of course
Sounds
we
like
do.
fun.
yes, not a good time. But I do know a guy in town who specializes in medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs. I gotta stop
What
taking
breed?
my own
Yeah.
stock.
Get
It's-
high on his own supply.
And you
He's,
can't sell it if you take it.
yeah, some days it gets long, gets tiring. Gotta just, you know, just.
Your friend?
What? I don't know. Nah, I don't have too many friends. That's why I'm being so friendly with you
For the
guys.
medicinal herbs, the person for the medicinal herbs.
Oh yeah. No, he's a nice guy. He's new to the Little Mouse Farmers Market. His name's Eyesore. He's a serving, big guy, big antlers, but he constantly hits them on door frames, so he just constantly has a hurt neck.
Oh.
Yeah, he's also got a prosthetic tail. He lost it at some point. He's over yonder, and he gestures over at this little shop that's just covered in green vines.
Shall
Thank
we
you
make
very
our way over there then?
Oh, all right, Will.
Yeah, let's go.
I hope you come back some point, see old Bill.
We'll be back tonight to be celebrating, hopefully. Get some of your stock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll buy a couple of.
I like your poll, Patty. we'll be
Of
good
course,
friends.
everybody likes me, Paul. Maybe I drop you off a trout later.
Oh, you drop me off a trout, and we'll be doing shots together while we cook it.
Sounds like a deal. You got yourself a deal.
Yeah,
For
we-
sure. You'll probably back later then.
Pull out my frying pan. Somebody mentioned cooking.
Oh, you're gonna
Of
cook
course.
the fish? Oh my God, we're gonna be best friends. Oh my God, my
Oh,
life
yeah.
is changing.
Just
I
catch
can
whatever
bring
fish
some
you need.
vegetables.
Holy shit, vegetables!
Yes, with the
Rather
mother
berries
tree.
for
Let's just
dessert.
make a party right now.
Everybody's free. It's a potluck.
See you later. We gotta go to bite.
Should make some good wood for the fire.
You see he's got this really big smile on his face. He's blushing a little bit. You see him getting excited and looking at all his bottles like, which bottles are we going to drink tonight with my new friends?
Aw, he's gonna die.
You did say you didn't have any friends.
Say he's gonna die?
You're gonna kill him. I can tell.
No!
Oh, you gotta do that to me voice. Jesus, sorry.
Bill's one
voice changer's
ability
gonna
that he
mess me up.
has that sets him apart from all others is a little ability called plot armor. He will live, maybe.
Hope so. Use a good drink right about now.
Still good mother.
You go
Yeah, we should
walking.
hurry.
You go walking over across the farmer's market to this large building covered in vines. You see a little makeshift sign outside, and you see that this shop is selling things like mint tea, clover tea, maple syrup, and just like a bunch of these like organic things. But you see all of them have little like twists to it, so that way it's more for your health. So it's like if you have a cold, drink honey. If you're feeling diabetic shock, maple syrup. I'm trying to think, what the fuck is medicinal maples? Anyway. That is what you see outside of this shop. And it is an open door that you can just walk into.
I will walk in.
Of course, I think we all do.
You walk in and you hear a little jingle of a bell as you move some of the vines to get in there. And you hear a "Don't worry, I'm coming." And you see this tall servant man with his big antlers come walking out, and he clips his head on a ceiling, and he just goes, "Ah!" He falls flat on the ground, and you see his prosthetic tail just pops off and goes shooting across the ground, and he stands up. "I meant to do that. Hi
It looked
there."
very coordinated.
"Thank you. I tried. What can I do for all of you today in my shop? Nice to meet you. My name is Eyesore."
I don't know if you've noticed, but Mother's not looking so well. It looks like she's sick, and we were told that you might have something that could help.
"Oh no, Mother is sick. What a travesty. Just like every other day in the life of me, Eyesore. I might have something that could help you out, but bad luck has befallen me. In my back room, I spilled maple syrup. And, well, it attracted spiders. And wouldn't you know it, I'm scared of spiders, especially the giant kind. If you would be so kind as to help me get rid of those spiders, I'm sure that I could give you on the house, or in this case, a rundown vine-covered shop, a antidote. Unfortunately, I can't get it because it's stuck behind the spiders. Has anyone seen my
sure.
tail?
It's on the ground over there. You dropped it.
Over here. You want me to get it for you?
Oh, it's okay.
Quick question. How is this prosthetic tail attached to him?
Through a nail.
Eyesore, may I ask you a quick question?
Of course.
Have you ever thought about attaching this another way? Because it seems like it's causing you so much pain and a lot of misery. I think you'd be a lot better if you actually, attached it with something other than a full-on nail.
The pain reminds me I'm alive.
Well, switch to a screw, then it'd be even more painful than a stay.
That's a really good idea. I might just
Get
do
your screw
that.
by.
Does anybody here have a screw? The longer...
I have plenty back in me shop.
Please,
Make a real fucking angry screw. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Try this one.
I-
Big old wood top and screw.
He takes the nail, puts it on the counter. He bends over to grab his tail, and he smacks his antlers off the counter and falls over again. Stands up, takes the screw, and just starts turning it right into the hole in the back of his pants that he has. He just goes, "Ow, yeah, that is better, thanks.
I told you it hurt, Mar. Now it won't go away either. You'll be in pain all day, you love it.
Let's test it out." He walks, trips on something, falls, but his tail stays on. A success.
Aha.
There you go.
Eyesore, how many spiders are there?
3.
They're the poisonous type. Did you get a look at them?
No, I screamed and ran and fell over and then ran more.
Probably smart.
I'm
Thanks.
just gonna lean. I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna lean into Willow and just go. Is it just me who wants to hear what he screams like?
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
Is it like an actual
Maybe we could
screamer?
bring
Or is it
one of
just him
them
just
out
going,
to show 'em.
"Ah"?
We could bring them in here to show them they're dead.
That might be an idea. We could get him to scream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you guys
We should
whispering
also
about
come
me?
back and we should fix your door frames so your antlers fit better. I'm sure Patty's great. At fixing
Yeah, I got
them,
lots
so
of tools back in my shop mostly, but I got a few on me.
We could raise
make
the
it a little
roof
wider.
tomorrow.
Oh, the whole roofing job. Jesus, take all the weekend.
I have.
But we could make the doorway a little wider for you once we're killing the spiders.
I'm a thin, tall, servant man. I don't need the door wider. I need it taller.
I figured it was your antlers banging off of things, not your head. Fair enough. Well, I guess schedule you for a roofing job there, boy. Don't you worry. For now, I guess we keep our focus on the spiders. Get rid of
Yes,
those little
Let's
fuckers.
do this.
They terrify
There's 5 of
me
us and 3 of them.
Yes, but they have
Should we
8
all take a look
legs.
at them first?
They have 24 legs, and you guys have 8, 12, and 20 legs. They outnumber your legs.
gonna aim for the legs. So
Are we bigger than these spiders?
Some of us are not.
It's a house-sized spider. No.
Question.
Oh, wait, is it actually?
No.
It's just a house spider?
It's a house-sized spider? No, I'm lying. These are tiny creatures, so he's like, they are bigger than your average spider. They are probably about a foot across.
A cat.
It's a pretty...
So Australia spiders, whoever that is.
Shall we do an investigation check then? See if we recognize what kind of spiders these are.
I'm just gonna stab them.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
you might
on.
wanna-
I can try and
Might
sort
want to
it.
investigate those first. They could be poisonous.
Then we'll
Yeah,
have the
I'll-
antidote after.
Yeah.
If
He,
we live.
Eyesore pulls up his pant leg, and you see a festering bite wound on his leg that's leaking green pus from it, and he goes,
Oh,
one of them
Jesus,
bit me
You want to get
when
that?
I
What's
fell.
happening?
Oh my
Yeah, I
god, so
guess
they're
you can't read
poisonous.
through
Oh
it.
no.
Hopefully you have more than one antidote, you know.
It's fine. I'm sure I can sleep it off.
Can I do a
Oh, boy.
history check on these spiders since I have history as one of my skills?
If you would like to, do you want to see what they look like first and then roll it, or do you want to do it off of just what he's telling
I'd like
you?
to see, have a look, investigate before we go and smacking these spiders away.
Yeah,
Maybe
you...
we should have a look and see. They could be lethal to us.
I was going to say I was going to do an investigation just see if we can see anything that he could use as an antidote, or like something like antiseptic that he can use to.
He's got tons of stuff like that for healing up his wounds and whatnot. He's just not using them. Yeah, that's his character.
I don't.
But
When
So
you
the
insight
opposite
to know
of
he
the one that
likes to
drinks
pay.
this stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
Patty, if you would like to, you crack open the door to the back room where he keeps a lot of his storage, and you can take a look at these foot-big spiders, which is terrifying to say out loud.
Is there any chance, are these a common spider, would I recognize them?
Be a nature roll.
That's a 2 for me, so utterly useless.
God.
17 with the -1.
got a
Right,
full
7.
3?
Cool. None of you guys really have interacted with these spiders before, but Alexander, the farm that you've been working on, you've seen a couple of these floating around. You recognize them as garden spiders based on the yellow striping on their back, but specifically, you know that these spiders love to eat syrup, and you know that they are mildly venomous.
So these boars are garden spiders. They're madly venomous and love syrup.
Wildly venomous, might kill one of us.
I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna hang back if that's okay. It's half my size and it's venomous.
Yeah, I am poison resistant. I should probably take
maybe
the
you
front
could
line.
tame one, ride it into battle.
That'd be funny.
Oh, now there's
If
an
you want me
idea.
to,
That'd pay money
I can
for it,
try to
see.
lure them out of the house, out of the building.
I mean,
wrap
I
it
do
in
have
some-
this bottle of alcohol. What if we make a specific type of cocktail?
Don't set Eyesore's house
We
on
don't-
fire. Don't set his shop on fire.
It'll destroy the antidote.
He wouldn't
you know?
care. He just got us a new circumstance.
So,
I
think
will
it's-
note
Sorry.
that the
Sorry.
antidote is made of syrup, which is a highly flammable type of syrup. So please don't do any fire type attacks to these things, because my livelihood would go away.
I could put some clothes on my pitchfork and then roll it around in the maple syrup and try to lure them out.
Oh.
It's
You
a
know?
great idea.
That's not a bad idea.
If you would
And if
like
it
to
doesn't
carry
work, then we can
3-foot
kill
long
them.
spiders.
Well, I won't carry them out. I'll just lure them away.
I'm gonna draw my frying pan ready just in case one of them decides to jump, so I can bonk it away.
Yeah, you get some syrup all up on like a stick. You said you put like clothes or something on it, so it's like a big sticky ball.
Yeah, I put some clothes. Oh yeah.
Yep, you got that going for you. It's a little bit of a dripping honeycomb type situation you got there.
Okay. Okay, wish me luck.
fuck.
But I'll go in there.
A bear folk is just in the window.
this.
He's got light yellow colored fur, and he goes, "Oh bother."
Of course.
I'm just kidding. Before we get involved in this, I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative, and then we will see what happens from there.
17.
13.
6.
21.
God damn.
18.
Wow, everybody did amazing except for Alexander.
I was too busy pondering the Molotov cocktail idea.
Yes, makes perfect sense.
Alexander is distracted.
To give you a lay of the land, you've got a very small shop. Like, you guys all standing in there already feels pretty cramped. There's a small door that leads to the back room. The back of the shop is bigger than the front of the shop. There's a little bit more open space. There's like shelves that are lining the walls made out of wood from like dead trees and stuff that's been repurposed. And on these shelves are a bunch of little like bottles and water skins and stuff like that. There's little handwritten labels, but you see that one of the bottles has fallen off the shelf and broken open, and there's just syrup in this big pile, and there's these 3 spiders all lapping up this syrup.
Cool. Is there an exit in the back? How did they get in?
There is not an exit in the back, but you do see a window. A small-sized creature could fit through the window, but I would say medium-sized would not be.
Plan's gonna totally work, guys. It's fine.
Totally will. Hey,
Yeah. Maybe
I
I'll go
totally
to the
believe in
outside
you.
and try to lure it out from there.
You go to the outside with your thing and stick it.
With the through the window, and I'm like, oh, look, a spider has come good.
I'm gonna say roll me animal handling for that.
Can I use my Guesspiration?
Yes, you can.
The advantage was I to roll.
No, it's okay. You can use it after. That's totally fine.
Okay, that's better. 14.
A 14. You see one spider who turns away from the massive feast in front of it as a big glob drips onto the floor, and it looks up at it with its 8 little eyes, and it skitters up the shelf and up out of the window towards your little thing. You see the yellow of its back as it skitters up to you, and it like wraps its 8 legs around this bramble and shoves its face into the clothes, and you just see its little pincers going.
I'm gonna take it away some and kind of like knock the clothes off.
Yep. You knock the clothes off, and that spider just stays with the clothes. You see it like it starts to like web the clothes up and make it into this little ball on its back, and it skitters away.
God.
Okay, that's my turn.
We're not an initiative just yet, because nobody's actually attacked.
Yeah.
I'll go look in the window and say, that's all I got. It was just one. And then I'll start walking around.
1/3 complete. Great job.
Well, what do you guys think we should be doing next? Should we fight the spiders? I got poison resistance. I don't mind taking the front line if necessary. Or we could continue to try to lure them away if you guys have an idea that might attract the spiders a little bit more than average.
Well, I mean,
mean,
could turn into
you
a
do
ball
have
and you
a-
can push me in and have me roll in like an Indiana Jones thing. He's a great explorer. You've probably ever heard of him. But you just push me through and make him seem like the boulder's chasing him, and hopefully they'll run away.
Think you can intimidate the spiders?
Maybe. I mean, if not, I can always just impale them a little bit with these bad boys.
Or we could just cover Bramble in honey and push him inside.
It sounds like a lot
okay,
of
well,
fun
we're
if you
definitely
ask
not
me,
going
but
to do that.
As you guys are
Interesting.
chatting, you hear the crashing sound of another bottle falling off of a shelf.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
looks like we've run out of time. Gotta hurry up.
Right.
Tree's dying by the
Bramble.
moment.
Wait, are we going to push me in?
Yep,
Let's
well,
do it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Sounds like a fun idea. Good luck.
And then
Curl up.
we'll attack after, if they don't run
We'll
away.
remember you.
I'm going to curl up. My AC is now 19.
You curl up, your AC is
Nice.
19, and you get pushed inside. You go rolling in and then immediately just stop very suddenly as you hit the maple syrup patch. And the 2 spiders who have just broken another bottle of maple syrup because the other one was pretty much finished, both look up at you and do this weird hissing noise, and then they go to try and attack you. I'm going to say this is where we're going to kick off initiative. The door is wide open. Cloverleap, you see these spiders are about to go for Bramble. What would you like to do for your turn?
What is the closest throwable object to me?
I mean, eyesore looks pretty throwable, but...
I am 2'11".
So technically you are. No, there is on the inside of the shelves like a bunch of different bottles made out of glass and stuff like that. So you could probably just chuck like here's some burn gel in a bottle. You could just throw it at the spiders.
Cool. I am gonna take one of the bottles and just chuck it at one of the spiders.
All right. Just this is going to be using your dexterity as you're throwing it, and I'll say because it's an improvised weapon, it's going to do a d4 of damage when you chuck it.
All right, that's a 18 to hit.
An 18 definitely hits one of these spiders.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 1.
1 damage. You see that this explodes onto the spider. You see it rips one of its legs clean off when it explodes. It gets covered in this gel, and it immediately turns and looks at you instead in the doorway and is going to start skittering your way. Anything else you would like to do? You've still got movement.
I'm gonna retreat.
Yep. The second the spider starts to skitter towards you, Eyesore goes, "Ah!" and goes and starts to run with you.
The two of us are just like hiding over around the corner.
But he does trip and fall and knocks himself unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Unconscious? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fully unconscious.
Oh, shit.
His tail falls out.
Everything I was about to do just changed.
You see his tail just unscrews, just like a helicopter spinning, and then it goes flying across the room. He's just laying there. Oh. Patty.
Got me fishing rod, and I start attacking the spider that's chasing me friend.
Perfect. You got a 10-foot
How
reach
far
with
away
that,
is it?
so you're more than able to reach this spider right from the door.
Oh, Christ, I got a 9.
You go and you try and strike out with your fishing rod, but it catches on the door frame just like Bramble's horns does. Just any movement you want to do, Patty.
Then, yeah, I'll get back up with me friends. Obviously, I missed, so I better defend myself. That'll probably be the end of my turn.
Yep, perfectly normal thing. You try and slap a spider with a fishing rod and then run away. That is exactly how I would do it in real life. Willow.
Just gonna get within 10 feet of the one that was coming towards us.
Yeah.
And gonna pitchfork it.
Do you want to throw your pitchfork or stab your pitchfork?
No, because if I throw my pitchfork, I have to go get it.
Fair. All right, you're going to try and stab a spider with a
I
pitchfork.
won't have a weapon no more. That's a bad roll.
Oh, no.
4.
A 4. You go
Oh,
and
no.
try and stab your pitchfork out. The spider just jumps on it.
No.
He's going to start skittering up your pitchfork. Oh, no. That's terrifying. Do you want to try and run away?
With the spider?
You can take it for a ride if you want.
You can drop your thing, but you won't have a weapon
If you lose your pitchfork, I can always get it back with me fishing rod.
with the spider still on it.
Yeah, I didn't say it'd be perfect now, did I?
You're so distraught. Oh, no.
I am. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, you know what? Willow just stands there like, that's what I'm doing.
Yep, you stand there all freaked out. Totally.
I'm
It's like,
doing-
do now.
All right, Bramble, you're stuck in a little patch of maple syrup in the center of this room, and there's a spider that's mad at you right beside you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stay curled up because because I'm very defensive right now, and I could literally just impale this spider if it attacks me.
Yep, you up. Cool. Just stand there. The spider goes up
I'm
on.
just a ball.
All right, it is the spider's turn. One spider is going to skitter up and try and attack Willow. Skitters right up your pitchfork, right towards your arm. Gets a 13 to hit.
That is.
It bites into the back of your hand. You take 1 piercing damage. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw when it bites you?
I sure can. 2.
2. You take another poison damage. So you take a total of 2 HP.
Okay.
As this thing bites into you and you feel like the sharp fangs, and when it lets go, you see little green pus coming out of your hand wound. The other one is gonna go and it's gonna try and lunge at Bramble. Oh fuck, that gets a 19 to hit.
No.
Does that hit? Oh my god. No! No!
I got
That beats it.
19 on my AC, but because it hits, I am now unconscious and knocked prone.
Oh! 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 Ah! Wait! What?
Oh, shit.
Is it because you were in a ball?
Yeah, no, literally, if a creature hits you while you're curled up, you are knocked prone in your space until the end of your turn.
Okay, you're not unconscious
At the
though.
end of your turn.
You're not
I
unconscious.
am knocked prone.
Ooh, okay. You take 1 damage. This creature jumps at you, and it happens to, because it's so small, it like scuttles in between the quills and into where your arm is. We'll say it's your leg. It scuttles into where your leg is, and it bites your leg. causing you to like shoot open violently. So you're laying flat on the ground now. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, sure. Natural fucking 20.
Nat 20. You do not
Yes!
take any poison damage. Amazing. Had you not succeeded, that would have been 2 poison damage. So that's really good that you got that nat 20. Woo! Alexander, you see these spiders biting your friend.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I kind of see the situation unfolding with Bramble, and I rush toward him with my trowel in hand and try to like stab it and like scoop it away.
You got it.
Attack. Okay, that's pretty good. 15 plus 17 total.
That hits.
And that's 2 damage.
2 damage. How do you kill this spider?
Nice.
Yay!
So I kind of like, the point is a bit sharp to help dig better. And like, I stab and there's a squelching sound. And I'm kind of worried that I stab Bramble, but I trust my skills. And I just do the scooping motion and it flicks out the window. So that nobody can see it anymore.
It goes flying out the window and into the forest. Any movement from you, Alexander? You've only moved like maybe 10 feet to get where you are.
I'll do my best to kind of stay in a dark corner so that the last spider doesn't see me.
You just stand in the corner. You do not have a hide action to use, but you stand at the corner, which is fine. The spider is way more focused on Willow right now as it is. We go back up to the top of the initiative order. Cloverleap, you see Willow get attacked. You're like at the front of the shop right now. As you ran away, and the spider ran after you guys.
Sorry, who was it that just got attacked?
Willow. She's got the
Willow,
spider
okay.
like on her pitchfork on her hand.
I'm just gonna grab whatever is closest to me and just fucking huck it at the pitchfork.
What do you want to say is closest to you? What do you think would make sense?
I think a little flower vase would actually be appropriate.
Well, there's a little flower vase with a single tulip that's wilted. You pick it up and you go to throw it. Roll me your dex to see if you hit.
13 to hit.
13 does hit. This creature only had 1 HP left, so how do you kill it?
Nice. Yeah, I pick up this little flower pot that's like, it's probably only, maybe the size of a baseball-ish, but in a Jerbean's hands, it's like huge. And she just fucking like hucks it, like I said, and it flies through the air and like pelts the spider right off of the things, and the spider just goes flying.
Squelch sound as it hits against the wall, and the pot crumbles, the little clay plot crumbles into like dust with how hard you threw it, and the spider is no more. You see Eyesore, he's on the ground and he starts to like stir and he goes, "Oh no, I'm gonna get eaten alive down here. This is how it ends for old Eyesore."
No, you'll be okay. Also, I will buy you a new flower vase. I'm sorry. Or I'll make you one.
Thanks. That was a gift from my late mother.
Tells you what. I'll take it off the bill for raising your roof for you.
Okay. Thank you so much
In
for
return,
taking
though.
care of those spiders.
Harsh.
So, whenever you use whatever you're gonna use for you, could you use it for me too? Because it's gross.
Oh no, an injury. He
Is it poisonous?
puts a little healing salve on you and Bramble, and you both get back 1 HP when he does it.
Oh, I just wanted to not be poisoned.
No, the poison's more of just like a in the moment contact. You're not gonna die or anything.
Feel bad for wasting your salve.
It's not a waste
Thank you.
if it's used on friends.
I'm making so many friends today. Okay, so where's the antidote?
He,
You're okay, pal. You're okay.
he goes right beside the maple syrup, and he picks up this little bottle of green liquid, and he says, "This here is clover tea. It is an antidote. It will cure poison much worse than what these spiders had." And he walks over and he puts it in Patty's hand and says, "Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
screw."
Anytime you need a good screw, give Patty a call.
I feel like there's a
Oh, is
joke
that-
there that I was missing. Anyway,
Either way,
You can talk more after the roof job.
yes indeed.
great.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
Patty's
be
gonna get a
here
boyfriend from this.
waiting.
I'll get on that tomorrow. for you. We be up with a job right now, though. Best be getting on our way. We have a dead tree on our hands.
All right.
Dying. She's not dead yet.
Thanks
True.
for visiting Ol Eyesore. I hope you all have
Thank
a
you,
blessed
Eyesore.
day.
Thank you, Eyesore.
You take care now.
Cheers.
Okay, now we need to go get this thing enlarged.
I tossed the spider out of the window.
Thank you very much. I was not looking forward to cleaning that.
She just nods and then walks with everybody to catch up.
The next time he goes around to the side of his house, he's gonna scream again.
Yeah. There's like a laundry line back there or something.
It's really a big fight, and all of a sudden we just hear ISO scream. And it's just a distraction for whoever we're
They're
fighting.
back.
The one you
back.
threw outside
You got
was
one.
pregnant, so it's just like a million little tiny spider babies. They start like a
No!
little... No, I'm just kidding. No. Anyway, you guys leave out of the market. Bill waves goodbye to you as you pass by. He says, I'll see you tonight, all you hear. I'm so excited for it. Got some good choices.
See you tonight.
You got it, pal.
I'm guessing you guys are going to head towards Stick River now, so that way you can get over to Big Lake.
Yes.
Perfect. You go and you leave the Little Mouse Farmer's Market behind. The smells of cooking vegetables and meat behind you, and you go walk off into the forest, following along a path, looking for Stick River. And just when you think you're lost, you turn a corner and you see Stick River in front of you. Stick River gets its names because it's got forest along each side of it, but this forest is old and has a lot of dead trees, and as such, a lot of sticks just break off and fall into the river and float down it. But the fun part about Stick River is that these sticks are big enough that you can ride on it, and you can ride it all the way to Big Lake if you want. What would you guys like to do?
So, Patty, do you like fishing at Stick River or Big Lake?
Depends what kind of fish you're trying to catch, really. If you're going in the river fish, you're probably going to catch more trout. If you go in the lake, you get yourself some perch or some pickerel.
When you said trout, are we gonna fish on the way down?
I mean, normally I'd cast a line in the water, see what bites, but we got a tree dying on us by the moment, so I figure we save the tree, then we go fishing, and then we go drinking. Then over you guys.
You can always do it on the way, and just hopefully we can catch something while we're moving.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna ride these sticks down Stick River into the lake, then for sure. Yeah, cast a line in the water, troll on the way. Hopes we don't find ourselves some crazy huge beast and hook it. There goes me fishing rod, or at least me fishing line. But if that's what you'd like to do, yes, kill two birds, one stone, or two trout, so to speak.
What I will say, walking along the river is going to take a lot longer than riding a stick down the river would.
Riding.
Guess we're riding a stick unless anybody objects.
Not at all.
Just throw me against a
I'm
stick.
not
and, like,
excited
Velcro.
about this. I'm a little scared I'm gonna fall off.
Emma kind of like looks at the
Or
river.
make a suggestion. Perhaps we tie these sticks together and ride them like a raft. Take some of me fishing line, the sticks as best as I can. Hope there's no rapids on the way, and tie them nice, good and tight, because I'd be a skilled raccoon. I'd be. And fashion ourselves a raft if that's okay. If the DM.
Heck
You do
yeah,
have
specifically
opposable
because of your Scroungecraft ability, I think. You've got Tinker's tools. You can create something that is functional, but kind of shitty, that's going to last at least an hour before falling apart. I'm totally okay if
I
you...
believe the term is ad hoc.
Sure. You take a few minutes to use some fishing line and wrap it around a couple of these floating sticks to make a pretty big raft suitable for all of you, and it only takes 10 minutes.
Woo.
You guys hop onto your stick raft?
Yeah, let's
I
do
guess
this.
it's better than under it.
Alrighty. You guys all begin to float downriver. And it starts off relatively nice. It's slow. You see a dragonfly buzz past. You see some fish floating under you. Patty, you might even have your fishing rod out and you catch yourself a nice fish and keep it for later.
I'm gonna open up the little packet that I brought of snacks and share them with everybody.
Oh, you guys
Thank
have
you
a
very
nice little
much.
snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah.
Take that.
Several
Until-
trout along the way.
All of a sudden, the river picks up speed. This isn't normal. What's happening? Why is the river picking up speed? You feel your...
One of the tall people, can I maybe sit on your shoulder or something?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'd say yes, but I don't want you to wet yourself.
That makes sense.
Things
Your-
off in the river.
your raft begins to pick up speed. You feel it starts to turn to the side a little bit, so you get this weird sense, like when you're going sledding down a hill and you feel it start to turn, you're like, that's not the direction we want to go in, that's not the direction we want to go in. It starts to turn around, so you're going backwards. You all turn around in your spots, trying to balance as it starts to like wave back and forth, and then up ahead, you see that you are heading right towards a bunch of rocks that are jutting out of the water. Everybody, you have a chance to do one thing before your raft is going to collide with those rocks. We're not going to roll initiative. I'm just going to go in order of who's on the screen. Alexander, what would you like to do first?
I was thinking of using my gardening trowel as like a little
Ooh.
kind of like paddle. But I think
That's really
in
cute.
terms of size, I'm actually going to use my wings to like as like a, I don't know what the term is, like not like a sail, but kind of like a rudder.
Parachute.
To like kind of
You try and parasail.
direct the wind or whatever. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you start to
steer it that way.
parasail. Are you trying to control or are you trying to slow down?
I think control.
But how large are these rocks? Can we fit around them?
There is probably enough space off to the left. If you get enough control, you might be able to go past without hitting these rocks.
Cool.
To start off, Alexander, can I get a strength? We'll do an athletics check.
Okay, 7.
7. You pull your wings out. You grip the logs with your talons and puff your wings out. The air hits them, and you essentially look like Bird Spider-Man from that one train scene, but you feel your wings starting to give way and your shoulder tendons starting to hurt. You don't feel too much of the raft shifting in its movement. Patty, what would you like to do for your turn?
Of course, I pull out me trusty fishing rod, and I cast it at a tree and try to hook the tree.
Ooh, so you're going to use that as kind of like a control move as well. This is also going to be an athletics check, so you're just going to roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Track me strength modifier, more like.
Oh, no!
I got a 10, and I believe I'm a -1. Yep, so I got a 9.
You got a 9. You throw out your fishing rod, and as you go to try and battle against this tree, your line snaps, and you see your hook hanging off of the tree. Your line automatically reels itself in. You've got other hooks in your pack that you can fix that when you have a spare
I immediately
moment.
start putting another hook on.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck. Bramble, what would you like to do for your turn?
I'm gonna use Druidcraft and kind of create a puff of wind to try and push us around and maneuver the rocks.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I'm gonna say this is probably... I'm gonna say Arcana, because Druidcraft is a pretty weak cantrip, and you want to try and boost its strength enough that you're essentially using it like a gust of wind. So we're gonna say an Arcana check, which is using your intelligence.
That fails.
Oh no! For the briefest of moment, it smells like beautiful roses, and then the sheer wind just takes that away. Cloverleap, what would you like to do for your turn?
My god. I honestly have no idea what she would do.
Scream.
My first thought is for her to jump. I'm not gonna lie.
Jump out of off the raft?
Yeah. Yeah, her first thought is to just like panic and just like launch herself.
Okay. You're gonna jump into the water and start to swim away from the impending rocks.
I guess I'm gonna jump off and try to like grab the back of the raft.
Okay. What's your goal? What is your goal here?
Not be the first thing that hits the rocks.
Well, you're already on my shoulders, so.
That's true, yeah.
You jump back.
Please get down off the shoulders, you're gonna go fucking flying.
Legs in the water. Your legs go boom behind you as you essentially start to flutterboard with the raft as you're heading straight towards it. I'm gonna say give me a strength check just to hold on to it.
Okay.
Athletics check, sorry.
That's a 12.
With a 12, you manage to hold on. And you don't adjust the course of the raft. but you might be in a better position than your friends if that raft were to hit those rocks. Willow, what would you like to do for your turn?
She was going to use her pitchfork, and then she saw how well that worked for Patty using Patty's weapon of choice. So she's going to pull out the shovel, and she's going to try to... How deep is this river?
We'll say at this point it's actually fairly deep. A small creature, a medium creature would be probably shoulder height, but because of how fast that's moving, you know that would be, like, take you out. It's not something you could stand in.
How far are we from either edge? From the edge that we need to get away from and the edge we need to get to?
15 feet on either side.
Hey, then. Cool.
It's not a creek, guys. It's a river.
I was gonna try to shove off of something with the shovel, but that's not gonna work. So I guess I'm just gonna like paddle and try to like.
I could say, as you're going towards these bigger rocks, you pass by some smaller rocks on your right side. If you want to try and do like a push shove.
Yeah, I want to shove us over using.
Perfect. Also gonna be an athletics check, surprisingly.
Yep. But who'd have thunk it? Fixing a raft's direction on a river. 15?
A 15. You push off the raft, causing it to start to turn. Unfortunately, we did have 3 out of 5 failures. So what happens is this raft crashes into these rocks. Willow and Clover, you end up at the back when this crash happens, and you do not take any damage as a result of this. However, Alexander, Patty, and Bramble, you all end up on your own stick as well, floating down this river, but you all take an HP of damage as you kind of like tilt and fall into these rocks and get hurt. Just a single HP of damage. So now your logs are all floating, disjointed, the fishing wires come loose, they've broken apart, you've got like bumps and bruises, the water begins to pick up and rush and go really fast, and you see ahead of you there's a tiny little bump, and you know that if you hit that bump it's going to be hard to hold on. Same deal. Everybody gets a chance to do one thing, and we're going to start from Bramble this time. We're going to start right in the middle. Bramble, what would you like to do for your turn?
It's going to be kind of funny. I'm going to use curl up and kind of velcro myself to the log, so if I get knocked in, I'll fly off.
All right, you velcro yourself to the log using curl up. You just stab into your stick with all of your thorns. It's holding on, but it's not holding. Yeah, you know what? I'm still going to say athletics because you like stab yourself into it with force.
Yep, that's athletics. That's an 11.
An 11 just misses. You stick yourself on this log, but you do it in the wrong place, so it gets kind of off balance. So the front of it like tips down, and water begins to rush past you, and you start to spin a little bit. Uh-oh. Cloverleap, you're flutterboarding off of one log. What would you like to do for your turn?
Hold on for dear life.
Cool. Strangely, also athletics. I didn't mean for this to all be athletics checks, but here we are.
It's a nat 20.
A natural 20. You're on this log. You are not letting go. You are...
Yeah!
You're like a kid on their dad's leg dancing. Just... not going anywhere. Willow, what would you like to do for your turn?
I'm on a stick now.
You're on your own stick. They're logs. They're really big.
Yeah. The easiest thing for her to do is to literally just leap onto the edge of the ground, and then like go down some and hop back on a stick.
You want to just jump off the river and just run along the side?
And then run and then jump back on a stick.
I said it was 15 feet.
I have standing leap.
That's amazing.
Like I just jumped 30 feet. I was gonna grab you, but then you held on. You're like, you're not letting go. I'm like, well, I'm not.
Yep. You see,
anywhere.
You see this little lip, and you go, "Fuck this shit! I'm out!" and jump off to the side and go running along.
I'm just gonna run along.
Fantastic, Alexander. What would you like to do?
I don't have really good athletics. I'm gonna try to force an acrobatics roll. I'm gonna try to do. Those things where those competitions where you like stand on logs and try to like roll them.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do that, but instead of like rolling, because people are sitting on these logs.
You're on your own log by yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the rolling thing.
Amazing. I will accept an acrobatics check for that. That's amazing.
It's only a +1 though, so 12.
That succeeds. You start rolling this log as you keep your balance on it, and you see this little lip coming up, and you've got a really good center of gravity as you head towards it. Patty, what would you like to do for your roll?
I'll tie myself to my stick and try to surf over this lip. I don't have any other options. I could jump off into the water, or I could stay on the stick. I'm doing my best to stay around it.
Okay, so you're gonna try and just like grab on and just stay on it that way?
I tie myself with my fishing line, my legs, my feet to the stick to make sure I don't lose the stick and drown in the water.
You got it. What I will say is
swing around it.
You have expert climber, which gives you a climb speed of up to 20 feet. I'll say that also gives you advantage on this roll as you grip on tightly.
What do you want me to roll?
D20 plus strength. But you roll 2d20 and take the higher.
20 minus 1. Oh, I get advantage.
Yeah.
I'll stick with a natural 20. I won't bother rolling again.
Amazing. You wrap some fishing line around and dig your claws into this. You and Cloverleap go over together, just bobbing down into the water with ease. Alexander comes rolling after you. Just bobs into the water. Willow jumps off her log, goes running beside, and Aztec goes over the little lip, runs and jumps back onto her log. And Bramble, you bounce and fall into the water, and you get a bunch of like river spray directly to the eyes. And when this happens to your eyes with a force, does make you blinded for this turn coming up.
Oh,
as you're trying to rub the water out of your eyes, you feel the river surge as you guys all sort of start to move in a clump together. The river widens and opens into this big basin, and you see something that has never been here before. A very large waterfall is directly in front of you. As you begin to head towards it, as you're at the cusp of the edge of this waterfall, what would you like to do for your turn? We are going to go in opposite order. We're going to start from Willow and go back. Willow, what would you like to do first?
Am I within 30 feet of the water's edge?
This is open to a big basin. You're not going to be able to just jump onto the river now. What I will say, as you're on the precipice and your log's about to go over, you see trees and stuff that are like jutting out of the cliff face sides that you might be able to jump on and angle down towards.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till it's like the log is kind of like right on the cusp, and I'm gonna jump off to the side and try to grab something.
Gosh, all right. I will let you choose athletics or acrobatics.
Battle of waterfall. Acrobatics.
100% better for you. Jump and aim towards the oh, that's not a good face.
I sure do jump and aim with a 9.
The official term is called a belly flop. You go and you jump and you go to grab these branches, and your hands just grab leaves, and they just whoosh, and you just whoosh. We'll do damage for that in just a second. Cloverleap, you see Willow jump off her log in front of you.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Amazing. Okay.
So that's a 9 total, but I do have inspiration, and I'm gonna cash in that inspiration.
Let's go.
Technically knows at least where to aim earlier than I did, you know.
This is true.
That's a 14 total.
14 total. You jump after Willow. You rip and you see one of these trees and you try and grab it and you miss. And you start to do a flip. And as you flip, you reach out and you grab another one a bit farther down. And it like springs and bounces a little bit. And then you're able to let go and just go blink into the water below with no issues.
Nice.
Bramble, you're blind right now, so you can't see what's happening. But presumably your friends have yelled, waterfall. You feel the lurch of gravity as your log begins to go over the edge. What would you like to do?
You know what? In for a penny, I'm going to curl up Cannonball. Because of the natural 19, because of the 19 AC.
Amazing. I'm gonna say you can do. This is such a perfect thing. I'm gonna give you advantage as well for this, but it is going to be an acrobatics check for this one.
I got double 14s.
Double 14s. Amazing. You cannonball into the water, and it's that perfect where you go in and the water forms around you and then splashes up after you've gone in. Such like a thump, thump sound. And luckily it's deep enough that you don't slam into the bottom of the ground. Patty, you're gripping onto your log extra tight as it goes over the edge. What would you like to do?
Are there any rocks at the edge of this waterfall? Any rocks protruding, sticking out?
Yeah, we'll say that there's like a rock that you go to pass by. It's like
Just
slippery and moss covered. It doesn't look like it's great for standing on. What would you like to do?
No. Is there more than one rock or just the one rock?
I'm gonna say there's just that one little lonely
Just the
guy.
one rock. Well, I am an expert climber, as sticky as it may be. I could probably dig my claws in. It's the only chance I have, or go over the side.
All right, you're gonna try
Leap
and
for the rock.
jump for this rock. I'm gonna say roll me athletics, and I'm gonna say because of how slippery and smooth this rock is, I'm not gonna give you the advantage, but I'm also not gonna give you the disadvantage because you're an expert climber.
Athletics. Oh shit! It's got a 4.
Oh no! You go and you jump, and your claws try and grab this stone, and you just slip and fly off the edge. Your bushy tail is the last thing Alexander sees before his rolling log heads towards the edge of the waterfall. Alexander, what would you like to do?
I can glide. I can fall gently at 60 feet per round. You no fall damage when I land.
So good!
Thank goodness. The amount of stress
Ooh.
that I just felt at that moment.
For my people who failed, Alexander, you see them floating in the water, face down, butt up, as they take 3 HP of damage. You all regroup on the shoreline here, and you see Big Lake ahead of you and this really large waterfall that's in the side of this like cliff that's here now that wasn't here before. As you guys are standing there, you start to feel the earth tremor, and you hear a doof, 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 doof. It seems like whatever is causing the earth to tremor is getting closer to you.
I would like to hide.
All right. Cloverleap's gonna hide. Roll me. Hide is just dex, right? Yeah, roll me a dex check for hide, for stealth.
18.
18, you duck behind a tree. What would everybody else like to do?
I see Cloverleap do that, and I do the same thing.
Willow, please roll me stealth.
5. Apparently, I see a bush about the same size, and I'm like, oh, it worked. I can, and yeah.
Yep, Cloverleap hides behind a bush. So. It covers over their face. Willow hides behind the same size bush, and their entire upper torso is sticking out. Patty, what would you like to do?
Well, I have Skulker, so I have advantage on stealth checks, so I'll try to hide as well.
All right, go for it.
I got a nat 20.
Another nat 20. Crazy. Yep. You hide directly beside Cloverleap in the bush.
Well, no one's going to see me.
The two of you are thick as thieves in that bush. Bramble, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna curl up and pretend I am a bush, like a really dry bush.
Every move is curl up.
You're gonna pretend you're a bramble. All right.
Well, my only other option is to smack something with a frying pan, or call a bunch of bugs.
Yeah, I pretty much got fishing rod and hide.
I will note you have a burrowing speed.
Oh, that's true. I could tunnel underneath.
I'll say you you start burrowing and then just stick your quills out so you look like a bush.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Amazing.
Nice looking
roll me your dex. This is a stealth check as well.
50.
15. Awesome. You look like a bush. A spiny bush. And Alexander, as you float down, you see all of your friends starting to hide. You land on the ground. You feel these reverberations. What would you like to do?
Try to find we're at the lake shore, right? So I try to find the shadow of a tree that has very large overhanging branches, and I try to hide in the shadows.
Heck
And I
yeah.
have skulkers, so I should have advantage on stealth.
Awesome. Yeah, you see a birch bark tree here, and you see that it's a sleeping treant. Treant man. Thick, heavy overhang of bush casting a big shadow.
Even with advantage, I rolled a 9.
The treant man wakes up and goes, "What the heck are you doing here?" And he just gets up and walks away. And you're just left standing there going,
I try to, I guess, dive in the water.
You go and turn to dive in the water. As you go to turn towards the water, a very large creature, we're talking like the size of a giant, maybe about 20 feet tall, suddenly lands on all fours in front of you. You see that it has ripped clothes around its body, kind of like what happens to the Incredible Hulk when he transforms. You see bright orange and white fur, a long bushy tail, a long snout, and big fangs coming out of it. And it turns and it looks directly at you, and you see its eyes turn and look at Willow, and it goes, "Well, hi there, friends. It's nice to see you guys.
You must be Foxy.
Oh, my reputation has preceded me. Yes, it is me. I am Foxy."
So I guess we can stop hiding now.
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. You guys seem like fun. I saw you fall off the waterfall. That was crazy.
Didn't hurt as much as I thought it would.
Been one of them days.
It hurt me about as much as I thought it would.
Yeah. It looked like you stopped it with your face and stomach. I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. Honestly, it's not the way the hedgehog did it was way better.
Bramble's still underground.
He walks over.
I tap him on the shoulder.
You stab your finger. Hello.
Try that next time.
Not many people have come around here. I've been remodeling the place. I've been trying to make it so that it's a lot more fun. I wanted to make the big lake even bigger so that it would match me so I could take nice baths.
So were you
That's
responsible?
why there's a waterfall there now.
Yeah, I put the waterfall in myself for aesthetic purposes.
Just about killed us.
Now you
Tell
might
you what,
want to
Emmett, I
like
love the
warn
shower.
everybody.
Perhaps a warning sign.
I could put up a sign. That's a good idea.
Maybe a
Waterfall
safety
ahead.
barrier as well.
Maybe I'll
Yes,
do a
safety
little.
barrier would be a
Have
great
any-
idea.
I could do a diversion
Have
so we can
healing
still have thick
potions.
river.
Oh, that'd be a great idea. Yeah.
Anyways, what brings you guys around to my lake?
Well, we need your help. We need to enlarge this so that we can give it to Mother.
What's wrong with Mom?
We don't know exactly, but she's not feeling well. She puked sap earlier.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not
And
nice
her
at
leaves
all.
are turning brown and then disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent us to you to get a potion of growth.
I wouldn't give Mom a potion of growth. She's so big already.
It's for this potion. That one, it's for the potion to make the potion bigger.
Oh, that's such a fun idea. I like the way you guys think. All right, if you guys would like to make that potion bigger, I guess we could do it. Why don't you hop on my back and I'll take you the way I keep the potion?
Okay, and then maybe you could take us to the cliff where we have to get another potion. You know?
Oh, sure. I'll be your Foxy Taxi.
Thank you so
We
much,
can
Foxy.
practice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, why don't you climb in my ripped pockets?
I shall do that.
Foxy, do you like scritches?
I love scritches. They're my favorite thing. They're the best even.
Cool.
I'm gonna clamber up so that I'm like near ears and scritch ears. I don't know how big he is in compared to me.
I'm gonna
but,
go on the other ear because I was gonna do the same thing.
For you,
Cool.
you're literally a third of his ear. Like, he's huge.
For payment, you know, like that's our payment for the ride. You know, it's scratches.
Awesome.
I'm just scritching all up and down the ear.
For Bramble, he just takes a piece of ripped cloth and like sticks you to it, like one of those things.
I'm now a weapon.
Yes.
If we come across creatures, I'll throw you.
You're a morning star now.
Patty, we'll say during this conversation you were able to fix your fishing rod up, so you got a hook back on there. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys climb into his pockets. Cloverleap and Willow climb on his back and start scratching, and Bramble sticks like a little... what are those things called? The thistlebush things? They get stuck to your pants all the time when you walk through.
Oh, like burrs?
Yeah, you're stuck on them like a
Yeah,
little
burrs.
burr. And he just goes pouncing. And as he's pouncing, he's jumping really high, like jumping over treetops. And every time he lands, there's this really big shaking sound.
Cloverleap is like, as they're going.
It's really cute.
I love this.
Eventually, he takes you to this little section, a clearing in the woods, where he's got a bunch of clovers that are all laid out on the ground in this thick sort of bed. You see that the trees over top have been pushed slightly so the canopies create a nice little shadowy section. And you see, like, he's got some other stuff here. He's, like, made a makeshift ball out of old clothes, just, like, tied together as best he can, and stuff like that. And he goes into this tree trunk, and he sticks a little finger in, and he pulls out this really big beetle. The beetle is probably the same size as Cloverleap. He just hands it to Cloverleap. He's like, "Here you go. It's the bug."
Thank you.
The bug's mandibles are in your face. Its legs are, like, scratching all over you.
Oh my god. Willow, can you please take this for
Cooking with it.
That
I don't
there is a giant water beetle. If you squish it and you get its juices, that's just a potion of growth, baby. It's all I've been living on.
I can tell.
So we have to kill the beetle?
Yeah, what's
All right,
wrong?
give it here. I'll kill the damn beetle, all right?
Are you omnivores?
Maybe we need to wait. Maybe we need to wait to kill it because we have to mix the vitality
fresh.
and the growth at the same time so it doesn't do something weird to it, right?
You
Oh,
could
I'm
put
fine
him
with
in
that
a
if you want to
bottle.
carry the beetle the whole way.
You could put him what?
Just put him in a bottle. Just kill him and put his bloody juices in a bottle.
Okay.
This is
Wants
going to be
do
like
it?
really horrifying for Bramble because he can talk to bugs.
The bug
Oh,
looks
kill
at
that
Bramble
bug,
with
die.
bleeding eyes. You see its little head shaking no.
No!
Man, give us the troll. Hit him with that.
I'm sorry, pal. We've got to do it. It's to save someone. You understand, right?
He puts one little insect
Mother.
leg on your
Tell him
forearm,
it's to save Mother.
and he nods deeply.
I'm gonna walk away and go, do it.
Oh my god.
Patty, you kill bugs for bait, right? You know, for
All the time.
fishing.
I kill a lot of things.
Here you go.
You didn't know it was
Oh, yeah, well,
possible, but the
it's a
bug is
really
crying.
big bug. But yeah, here we go. Alexander, Jiggy, can I borrow your troll for a second? My fishing rod ain't gonna do the trick.
Sure.
Sure.
Out of the way.
Why are you guys taking so long?
Apparently, this is breaking everyone's heart. So
Foxy, I can
do
talk
I have
to
to
the
roll the
same
dice
size
to
as
squash
me.
this thing. We have a jar, bottle.
I can also.
I'm gonna turn away.
Patty, you definitely
I'm
have
gonna
stuff
turn
with your
away.
scroungecraft. You definitely have bottles floating around.
All right, I put a bottle under it. I squeeze the damn thing, grinded it with the troll with everything I have. Just grind, smack, grind.
It looks
Saving a
at
lot of
you.
the bits of the bug for bait for later.
It looks at you with its big, wet, crying eyes as it slowly dies, and its body just like, it's mostly a shell filled with liquid. The liquid just like out of it and goes into this little bottle.
Some beetle before we throw it away. All right, I put a cork on the bottle.
Well, I'll take your leftovers if you're not having it. And Foxy just licks it
Fully
up and eats it. Tastes like big.
Well, I got ingredient number 2 after you're all done crying. We can move on to the next location. I pre-bait my hook with some beetle.
Oh. Okay, you put some giant water beetle on your hook. Foxy's like, all right, friends, we gotta move. We gotta save Mother. Why you guys taking so long?
Ready for more scratches?
Foxy, I can talk to bugs.
That must have been pretty traumatizing.
You have no idea, pal. You have no idea.
That's okay. That one was a murderer. He ate other bugs.
It was?
That's how they get big. They eat each other.
So it is a cannibal bug.
Yeah, it's horrible. Crazy even.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Don't feel bad. I'm sure it's fine. If you have nightmares, there's probably a guy in town that can give you some medicinal herbs to help you with sleeping through them.
I bet Eyesore might have
Maybe-
something for you.
His
I might
name's
have to
Bill,
Go visit
and
Eyesore after this.
Oh.
His name's Bill.
Some drinking later, right? You know?
Oh. That kind of... Okay.
Yeah, drink
Well,
to
that's a different
forget.
kind of potion, but I guess that works too.
Like how my life choices have meant I'll never find love. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, as we're on Foxy's back, I'm gonna I'm just gonna talk a little bit to him about why he thinks he'll never find someone to love. Just
Well-
unpack that a little bit as we ride.
Yeah, so you see, I'm quite large, and all the other Vulpin, the fox people, they're not.
Do you...
I would destroy
Would
them.
you rather be... Would you rather be... Hey, some of them might be into that, but would you rather be big, or would you rather be able to connect to people on a more personal level?
Both. Can a guy want two things in life? I just
That's
want to
fair.
be large, and I want a woman who can share that love with me.
Well, Foxy, perhaps someday we'll find you an elephant on the way.
An elephant.
Foxy, is there anything you do? Are there things you would do for love?
Of course.
Okay.
That was a silly question. Who wouldn't do things for love?
You could find someone that loves you, and then they could also take the potions.
I just don't want people to change for me. I want it to be their choice first.
You gotta let people get to know you first, and then maybe they'll want to change for you.
And that's why I'm making a super cool living area. I'm hoping people will visit.
Well, you've got 4... No, wait, there's 5 of us. 5 visitors so far.
Wow.
Fox,
Friends.
why don't you come drinking with us later once we get this whole thing done?
Great idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
have a
that's
pointy
great.
party afterwards.
No
You're
bad,
invited.
no bad decisions have been made over alcohol ever. This would be perfect.
That's true. You're welcome to join us if you like.
Meet you there.
All right. Well, you can stay with us for most of the trip if you like. We could use some transportation.
I forgot to mention one thing. I'm terribly frightened of heights.
I guess that's why
That's
you
an
built your
issue.
home at the bottom of the waterfall.
That's why I want to be big.
Well, if that's the case, then we'll take the free ride along the way, and the moment heights become involved, I guess we'll make our way on foot.
Oh, yeah, like that cliff right there that the sage lives on.
We're there already, are we?
Oh, yes, I'm quite fast.
Oh, that was very fast. So you'll be joining us later for our drink then.
Yeah, I'll see you
We
over
look
there.
forward to it.
Goodbye, friends. He lets you
Bye.
off.
We'll
Foxy,
try to
thank
find
you
you.
so much.
Hello.
Thanks, Fish.
Take care, Foxy.
He just jumps over the cliff and goes away.
I love that mix of Tigger and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That was so cute.
That's amazing.
All right, you are at the bottom of the cliff, the cliff where the sage lives, and you see that the cliff is about 90 feet high. And as you're sitting here, you do feel that the wind is pretty strong today. You see that there are various handholds and like odd tree limbs sticking out and stuff like that up this cliff, but for the most part, it's a rather sheer surface.
Maybe we can just be loud enough and call out for the sage,
Hey you!
Oh, wise sage of the cliff, we can't climb up. Can you fly down?
You hear a voice from way, way, way up high go, "Well, I dare say, go away.
But Mother's gonna die. We need your help.
I am quite busy up here. Please leave." And you hear a door close.
I am going to climb up the wall.
All right, you are going to start climbing up the wall. Anybody else going up as well?
I might as well go too. I have extra climber.
That was a lot of people all at once.
That was really funny, actually.
All right, Alexander, are you climbing the wall?
Yep.
Patty, you climbing the wall?
As well.
Bramble.
Yep, but Bramble's going to take 2 of his quills and just...
Oh, smart.
I love that. And Willow, are you climbing the wall?
Yes. Can I have a couple quills?
Take 2, love.
Okay. Does it hurt?
No, it's like plucking a hair. You're alright.
Oh, okay. I plucked 2 hairs.
You pluck 2 hairs, get your 2 quills, and you guys start to climb up this wall. As you get about 30 feet up, the wall is not perfectly straight. It is on a slight slant. So it's more like an extremely steep hill. The reason I'm doing this is because if you fall, instead of falling down 30 feet, you're going to roll down the hill. So you would take a lot less damage. Because I love you and I don't want to kill you guys.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Don't say I never did anything for you guys. It's not like I put a cliff in front of you that might kill you. But I made the cliff nicer, so think on that part. As you guys start to get up this cliff, you're about 30 feet up, when all of you have a complication as a strong wind blows by. Alexander, describe to me how you're climbing up.
I have claws for feet, so footholds are fine. But I think I'll use my trowel to kind of dig deep, like ice picks.
You got it. As you are going, you stab your trowel in at one point, and instead of getting like a nice meaty stab in, it just kind of crumbles to dust, and you feel yourself start to lose balance. Think about what you want to do. I'm going to go to the next person. Patty, as you're crawling up, how are you crawling up?
I'll whip me fishing rod out once again, and I'll cast for the highest branch I could possibly reach.
Your fishing rod at long range can technically reach 60 feet or 150 feet with disadvantage. So if you would like to, you could go 60 feet up if you manage to succeed on a regular roll, or you might just get all the way to his door if you do a disadvantage roll in one go.
Advantage roll. No, I won't take a chance in this one. I'll try to go the maximum amount of distance I can.
Perfect. You throw your fishing rod up. We're going to say you do this before you start climbing, because that makes more sense. And we'll get you right to the 60 feet mark with the hook. Can you just roll me a straight up attack roll?
Okay, now I got a 6. Now, I am an expert climber, so do I get that at advantage?
So what I'll say is your rod does hook, and as you get to the 30 feet mark, your hook comes loose.
Technically neat.
Okay?
Cool.
So if you want to maybe save yourself with expert climber, that might work. Bramble,
That would be the plan.
you're climbing up with your quills. When you get to the 30 feet mark, both your quills break at the same time. Cloverleap, how are you climbing up?
Scurrying up. I'm not having too much of an issue so far. I'm built for this.
Cool. You're scurrying up. When all of a sudden some wind blows some dust into your eyes and you miss a handhold and you feel yourself start to fall. And Willow, as you're climbing up, when Bramble breaks, you see Bramble starts to fall directly towards you. You got a hedgehog falling right at your head. Alexander, what would you like to do to save yourself in this moment?
Apparently, I do have like hand talons as well, so I do like a kung fu move, and I use my talons to stick to the wall.
Oh, you got advantage on athletics checks. That would have been useful to know earlier.
Yeah.
You suddenly
Goes to
remember you
show.
have bird feet. Can you...
It's like lied earlier. I wait to reveal my stuff until it's
that's what we'll
until
go
the
with.
climactic moments.
Okay, roll me that athletics check with advantage.
Straight 13.
Straight 13. That is just enough to beat it. You manage to grip with your talons a little bit as you slide down the cliff, a little scared. Patty, did you want to use your expert climber just to give yourself advantage on this roll to stay on the cliff as your fishing line suddenly comes loose?
I guess so.
All right.
So I rolled d20 plus 2, is it?
No, you're going to roll 2 d20s and take the higher of them.
That would be a nat 1 for the first one.
Ooh, let's not use that one.
Oh, no.
This time I got a 12.
12 is exactly what you need. As your fishing line comes
goodness.
loose, your other hand is already ready, reaching out for the wall, and you grab onto it and cling on with no issues. Bramble, your things break and you begin to fall directly towards Willow. I'm gonna say you and Willow kind of need to figure this out together because of the issue with you falling directly towards them. So I'll also ask Willow at the same time, what are you guys both trying to do together in this moment?
Was thinking about shoving my shovel in above my head so that Bramble can try to land on the shovel instead of me.
That could work.
So Willow, I'll say on your end, this would be a strength check to like jam your shovel in there as quickly as you can. Bramble, if you're okay with trying to land on this shovel, I'd say that's probably acrobatics on your end.
Can I use Druidcraft to kind of like balance myself as well when I gust of wind, my little puff of wind?
Sure. I'd say you could make an Arcana check instead if you're doing it that way.
Yeah. Okay. That was
I
a
rolled
fail.
a
That was
5.
7.
A 5 and a 7. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're falling to the ground together.
You don't take those thorns to the face at least, because he bounces off the shovel. And holy shit, you both take 4 damage.
Unconscious.
Oh no! Willow slams into the ground on their head. Bramble, You slam down beside her. Bramble, are you unconscious as well, or are you still good?
No, I'm still good.
Awesome. Cool. Willow, you are in death saves right now.
Except for Surge of Vigor. So I am not.
Ooh. You immediately regain hit points equal to 1d12 plus your god modifier. What a fucking clutch move. Okay, go for it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Two.
Did you say 2?
With 2.
You got 2 HP.
Yeah, it's better than 0. So.
All good. And Cloverleap, last but not least, you are scurrying up and you just got dust to the face and start to lose your grip. What do you do?
I am going to, I'm going to close my eyes, and kind of like let myself fall a little bit because it's a steep cliff, what we said.
Yep.
So as soon as I feel my feet touch, I'm going to push off and kind of like bounce, and then land. So I sort of like right myself as I'm like bouncing, if that makes sense.
Acrobatics for sure for that.
Fuck me. That's a 7.
7, you bounce and your feet slip and you go falling down. Only 1 point of damage as you slam into the ground. You kind of roll down like Sonic the Hedgehog. Land next to Willow. When you do, you land right on Willow's stomach and accidentally Heimlich her, which gives her some breath back, which is what gives her consciousness.
Sorry. Are you okay?
I think you brought me back. I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh.
I'm like petting her shoulder.
Alexander and
Willow's just kinda
Patty.
laying there.
Alexander and Patty's are the only ones still up on this wall. Cloverleap, Willow, and Bramble, if you guys would like to follow, let me know. Willow stays on the ground. Cloverleap.
I'll go up.
Cloverleap, you run right back up to the 30 feet, no problem. Bramble, what were you thinking?
Stay in here. I'm gonna see if there's anything around I can cook, and I'm just gonna try to heal myself a little bit.
Bramble starts a fire and starts cooking. You and Willow sit down. Cloverleap, you hop, like a little scared mouse and go running right up to the 30 feet. Alexander and Patty, I'm assuming you guys are going to continue and try and get higher.
We'll try.
Yep.
All
20
right,
feet
we'll,
left to the
we'll
top.
start with Alexander. Alexander, right when you get to about the 60-foot mark, an extremely strong wind blows. Unexpectedly, you feel your clothes and feathers ruffle. What do you do to stop yourself from getting blown off the cliffside?
I'm gonna use like a woodpecker. I'm gonna use my beak. Stick to them.
I love it. You slam your face into the wall to try and hold on. Apparently, this is just athletics, the session. Can you roll me athletics? I feel like I never do these rolls ever in D&D, and then today we've done all of them.
Yeah.
Straight 16.
Straight 16, your beak keeps you in place. Patty, you're at 60 feet, so it's only 30 more feet to the door, and the strong wind goes. And keeping in mind that only 30 feet ahead of you is the door. What would you like to do?
Strong wind blows. I am an expert climber. I'm gonna chance it. Are there any handholds around, like branches sticking out?
Yes.
Being the clever raccoon that I am, I easily wrap my wrist around one of these handhold branches. This so I can hold on extra tight. I got a 19.
19, yeah, you, as you're falling, you tie yourself to this branch, and immediately feel like you can't move from it. But you do a cool knot that you can just easily undo yourself.
Being a fisher.
You guys are
Very simple for me.
safe. Cloverleap, you catch up to the 60 feet at this point. Luckily, no loose handholds at the 30 feet. When you get up to the 60 feet, though, you do feel the same strong wind try and blow you off the side of the cliff. What would you like to do?
I am going to close my eyes and grip whatever I am gripping onto at the moment very tightly.
Grip as tightly as you can. That is an athletics check.
It's a 9.
I will remind that Cloverleap is 60 feet up, and if anybody has inspiration they want to lend to Cloverleap, this might be a good time to do it.
I'll give mine a
sorry?
Cloverleap.
Patty's going to give you inspiration, throws down a fishing line. How much HP do you have right now?
Me?
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Keep your inspiration.
Yeah.
Patty, Glass City Knuckles just redeemed to give Cloverleap some inspiration.
Thank you very much,
you,
Glass City
Knuckles. Thank you. All right.
You have to roll good.
Come on. Goodness. Okay. That's a 14 total.
Amazing. If you had fallen, you would have taken 7 damage. You begin to fall, but you see some of this fishing line up just above you that Patty was using, and you manage to grab onto it and swing back around and hook back onto the wall.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime.
Everybody keeps climbing.
Am I, so I'm at 60 feet. Is it 90 feet total? Like it's only 30 feet more?
30 feet more, yeah.
I want a standing leap the rest of the way.
Ooh, that's amazing. Willow, you had a question.
I was gonna ask, since I saw Cloverleap almost fall, can I just stand up and kind of like go to the bottom of the cliff?
Just in case they fall, you can help catch.
Just in case.
I can like jump up 30 feet, you know?
I like it. Yeah, of course. You can be ready to help out. Okay, Cloverleap's just going to leap the rest of the way up. Patty, what are we thinking?
So it's 30 feet left?
Yep.
So a climb or a cast. I might as well go with the climb, that way I have advantage and I'll make my way up.
Sounds good. You're going to keep climbing with your advantage climb. And Alexander, what are you thinking?
I mean, it's only 30 feet left, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, you guys get right up to the edge of this thing, and just as you're about to start to get up onto his little landing where his door is, a big eagle just swoops by. I guess it sees maybe a mouse and goes, ooh, food. Goes and swoops by and just kind of like buffets into you guys, and then goes, oh, that's bigger than I thought. That's a human-sized mouse, and flies away. But when it does this, it smacks into you all. As this eagle comes at you, what do you do? We'll start with Patty.
So all I can do is hold on for dear life. I can't think of anything else.
All right, give me that athletics check to hold on for dear life with advantage because of expert climber.
-1. So that would be a 14 to a 13, or we're gonna go with that 13.
Which is a pass.
Otherwise, not good.
You feel your grip begin to loosen as this eagle wing clips you in the face, but you manage to hold steadfast. Alexander, what do you do in this moment?
I'm gonna try to, like, out of instinct, use my trowel as like one final ice pick.
Amazing. Yep. Athletics rolls well. Or you can make an attack roll.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. So
All right.
Roll another one.
Oh, did you roll double nat ones?
Yeah.
Can I give him my desperation?
I will
You
remind
can
you
only
that
do it
Alexander can float.
That's true. I was never scared this whole time.
Your choice, Patty, if you want to give it to him or not.
Must be nice.
He'll be
just be
safe, then
floating
I'll
down.
save it.
Yeah.
Perfect. You get knocked off the cliff edge and you go plummeting about 30 feet down. You throw your wings out and then start gliding down towards Willow Bramble. Cloverleap.
It looks like a Gandalf on the cliff edge, like, fly fools, and they let go.
Amazing.
Unclimactically float down.
Cloverleap. This eagle grabs at you at the back of the cloak and like pulls you away from the ledge a little bit. What do you do in this moment?
Okay, I'm gonna kind of let out like a scream and like kick out with one of my legs. It's like
Try and kick him away before he pulls you away from the wall. You got it.
Yeah.
We'll treat this like an unarmed attack then to get him away, or do you want to do animal handling? I'll let you choose. So essentially, do you want to use your
what
strength or your wisdom?
they're both +0. So
Then you got to pick one that's making you feel lucky.
wisdom. Let's do wisdom.
That seems more your vibe, yeah. All right. As you go to try and kick this eagle away from you, using your wisdom of being a small person in a world full of big birds, roll me your animal
honestly.
handling.
13.
13. Yes, you manage to kick out at this thing, and strangely, it's your scream that does it. As you give out this loud scream, you know that it's the pitch that you use hurts birds' ears, and the eagle goes, "Sorry, guys, I thought you was a food." Flies away. Cloverleap and Patty, you pull yourself up onto this door, this ledge with a door in it. You see on the door, it's got a little knocker and a little peephole, and it's just wooden besides that. What would you like to do?
Why don't you use the knocker? I'm gonna get out the the vial,
Yeah, and,
the bottle.
yeah, and stand behind me, where you are a mouse-like creature, and this is an owl.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
take no chances with the type of day we've had today. So I use the knocker, knockety knock.
You knock on the door, and you hear from inside, "Oh, well, all right then. I guess you could come on in if you've made your way all the way up here. Come on in, come on in."
Thank you very much.
It opens out, so it's really uncomfortable because you have, like, no room to get around the door to get in. You go inside.
I just climb up and over the door.
There you go. You go inside, and this is actually a really cute home. Everything is made of wood. He's got, like, nice light floral sunflower wallpaper. He's got tables made out of wood, little armoires, cabinets that have little decorations in it, little flowers. It looks like if a hunting cabin was bougie. It's very cute.
Alright.
There's,
Very
like,
nice.
paintings and stuff up. You see a couple little, like, chairs and couches, and inside you see a strig. So strigs are owl people, and you see this owl person in particular. He's got really big upper shoulders, like really puffy big face, got really big eyes that blink out of sync, tiny little beak though, and very small little hips. Even though he's not wearing a suit, he's giving you the impression that he's in a suit with the way he's holding himself, and he is drinking a cup of tea right now. Says, "Well, it seems like you guys have taken a lot of time to get up here to see me. Nice to meet you. My name is Strig. I am a Strig
Hello,
named
Strig.
Strig.
Ivy Patty.
Cloverleap.
Very nice to meet your acquaintance. Do you partake in tea, the most educated and best of beverages?
Please. If you wouldn't
Indeed.
mind, it'd be mighty kind of you.
Would you like black, green, chamomile, or something a little more fancy like herbal?
What time of day is it?
Well, you were having a picnic, which would have been at noon. How I know this, I don't know.
You knew that, did you?
So it's probably
You
been
know our whole
about
situation.
an hour and a half since then. So, judging by the time of...
I'm sorry. We've only had. This has been an hour and a half.
Yeah. It's been a time. It's like 1:30.
Jesus Christ!
In that case, I'll have a
These
black tea,
poor
please.
animals.
Yes, a black tea. Would you take that with honey, syrup, or... I don't know. Pollen.
A touch of honey. Just a touch.
A man of exquisite tastes. And he puts a little bit of honey in your tea, mixes it up. I made this black tea myself. It's made from birch bark twigs. Don't ask how I got them off those
Just
treants.
delightful.
Gives it to you.
I sit down and I enjoy the tea.
Yes, and...
Herbal
My
for me,
pinky
please.
finger out.
Sorry, what was it you would like, Cloverleap?
Herbal for me, please.
Herbal, yes. Were you thinking something more on the fruity side or flowery side?
Let's go fruity.
Fruity. Exquisite choice. Makes you a nice little berry tea.
Thank you so much.
And as you're sitting there having these tea, he also pulls out like crackers and cheese.
So we're just like having a wonderful little picnic with this owl, or a tea time with this owl, and the others are just like,
We're just having a full
There's
feast down
someone.
at the bottom of the cliff. We're just cooking.
Yeah, Bramble's pulling out all the stops.
We're alive, but there's a nice.
oh, good, okay.
Everyone's just taking a little bit of a break. Actually, what I will say is we can take a short rest in this moment as well. So everybody has a D8 for their hit dice. So you're going to roll a D8 and add your Constitution modifier, which means everybody adds nothing, but Elio, you take away one.
I'm on 7 health.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm back to full. Yay.
Sweet.
Back to full also.
I mean,
Amazing.
I was only at 7, so even if I roll a 1, I'd be at full.
Amazing. Willow, how'd you do?
I mean, I rolled a 4, so I'm at 6 out of 8, so that's better than nothing.
You're not dead.
As you guys are sitting there having your short rest, Strig looks at all of you, looks at Alexander and Patty, and he says, so what can I do for you all up here in my exquisite abode?
Well, you know the mother tree, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Probably
yes, I know her
visited at
quite
least a few
well.
times. She's tremendously ill.
My word, how
We
horrible.
brought these. So we have this potion, this antidote that's supposed to help, or well, we hope it will. And this potion is a potion of growth. And I think we need your help to combine them so that we can make enough so that Mother can get better.
Yes, I see what you need. You need my potion of vitality that keeps me young and strong for many eons. I understand perfectly what you need. I will offer you
Yes, thank you.
a trade. Sorry, I said your wrong name, Cloverleap. I had accidentally said Alexander earlier. My apologies. So what
I didn't even notice.
Well, tea time over friends, such trivialities are beyond us. Anyway, I will gladly give you this potion of vitality, as we are having our nice little break here. All I ask is that Cloverleap and Patty, you individually tell me a story, and I want it to be a good one. I don't want to just hear some humdrum. You see, I'm writing a book, a knowledgeable book, a book for the highest of education people, and I want it to be filled with real truths. So I need you to give me something that has a moral lesson, but I don't want you talking too long either. So please, keep it under a minute or two.
Yeah, so I got one for you. If you're up for a good laugh there, Mr. Strake.
Yes, humor is
quite a
next to
humorous
godliness.
story. Well, you'll love this one. You've probably heard of the religion sageism.
Yes, that one that involves smoking plants instead of consuming them.
Well, there's this priest. He was in a chapel with a bunch of nuns, and he found out that the Pope of Sageism was going to be visiting. And he's like, well, I'm gonna go and catch us some fish, so we can cook him a proper dinner. So he goes out to the ocean and rents himself a captain, and he catches this magnificent fish, this huge fish, but he doesn't know what it is. The captain tells him, "That there's a son of a bitch." And he's like, "What? What do you mean?" "Oh, it's a fine son of a bitch." "No, what do you mean? I'm a priest. You can't be saying that around me," he says. He goes, "No, the fish, it's kind of Scandinavian." He says, the actual name is a son of a bitch. And we laughed, and we had a good laugh about it. So he brings the fish back to the church, and he goes there and he throws the fish on the table. He says, "Hey, nuns, look at this here fine son of a bitch." And they go, "Oh, Father, where'd you get this trashy mouth from?" He's like, No, it's a joke. That's actually the name of the fish." So they're like, "Oh, well, I guess, Father, it's all right then. That is quite funny." Then that night he serves the fish to the Pope, and the Pope's looking around, nodding at everybody, happy to see everybody, spreading the good word of sage he is. And then the priest has the fish delivered by one of the nuns, and the nun puts its fish on the table. He's like, "Hey, Mr. Pope, look at this here fine son of a bitch I caught today." And you know what the Pope does? He looks around and he said, "Oh, hey, you fuckers are all right."
Oh my. Oh, you've ruffled my feathers, Patty. Oh,
That's a good story, isn't it?
A great story. Oh, that is either, that's a rising action story or an epilogue. I can't decide. I loved it. Oh, so good.
It's all about the punchline.
Fantastic. All right, Cloverleap, you're up. You need to beat that. That is going to be very hard to do. That was a funny story. It had a joke in it.
I hate you so much right now.
My apologies.
Oh, not you, Christian. To be very clear.
Elio's like, why the fuck did I climb this cliff?
Yeah, seriously. I'm all I'm so bad.
Just tell me a story about your childhood, Cloverleap. It doesn't need to be serious.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story that my cousin told me about when they were younger. So they went on a camping trip with their family, and there were all sorts of little critters where they went. It was somewhere on the mainland, actually. There were chipmunks and squirrels. Now, specifically, these red squirrels, they have these funny little tufted ears that the squirrels around here don't have. And they're very, very chatty, and they're very, very wily. So, my cousin was in the cabin, and all of a sudden from outside, they heard someone shouting, and they run outside to see what's going on. And they see this little squirrel running into the woods, holding a tea towel in its mouth, and it's bouncing along. They get close enough that it drops it and runs away. And of course, it runs up to the nearest tree and starts yelling at them. And they can't speak squirrel, so they don't know what it's saying, but they can imagine. So they go and put the tea towel on the clothing line again, and they put little clothespins in to make sure that the squirrel won't come back and get it. Not even 20 minutes later, they come outside again, and the squirrel is on the clothing line, upside down, chewing its way around the clothespins to get the tea towel. The third time it came back, it finally got the tea towel, and we haven't seen it since.
There's a moral in there somewhere. I'm not sure if I've found it quite yet, but you've given me a lot to think about, Cloverleap, especially how to protect my tea towels against squirrels.
Clothespins don't work.
I've been using clothespins.
But hey, I mean, the tenacity of that squirrel, it did end up with the tea towel.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to share your stories with me. I will give you the potion of vitality now, so that way you can get out of my feathers. And he goes to a nearby cabinet on the wall, and it's like a thin cabinet, and he pulls it open, and you just see a bunch of pill bottles, and he pulls out one pill bottle, shakes it around, unscrews the lid, and puts a blue pill onto the table in like this little tiny bowl, and then he takes a mortar, it's a mortar and pestle, he takes the pestle and he grinds it into a little bit of a powder, and then he takes that powder and he sprinkles it into a little vial and puts a little stopper on it, and he hands you the vial and says, there you go, a potion of vitality, a blue pill.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Strig.
All right, good.
Definitely help somebody grow.
Such stupid humor. Do you-
That's what we're known for, let's be honest.
Phoenix is just covering her mouth. Elio's giggling.
I was expecting the potion of growth to be that, but okay.
Oh god.
No, instead we killed an insect.
At the end of it all, we're gonna mix all of this together to help Mama Tree get better, or, get better wood, right? Alright, I'll go away now, guys. Got a cramp in my side from laughing. Oh, okay.
Ow.
He throws down a rope ladder for you. It's just like, to make the descent easier. It was lovely meeting you all. Hopefully, we can hang out and share more stories sometime.
That sounds like a
Fire
lovely
yourself.
plan.
Yeah, you guys go meet up with the rest of your party and start to head back to the mother tree, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Limping a little bit, like I'm trying to massage out like the hip back here, a little bit as we walk.
You guys make your way back to the mother tree, and just when you feel like you've gotten lost and you don't know where you need to go, you turn a corner and you're right at where the mother tree is. But the mother tree is in a dire circumstance. All of her leaves are brown. Most of them have fallen off. Her bark has turned a weird, slimy green. And when her little face poofs up, her face looks like she's had some sort of allergic reaction. Her eyes are swollen and her cheeks are puffed out. And she goes, "Oh, hello, dearies. I hope that you've been successful in finding what we needed to find."
Mom, we got it all.
"Oh, fantastic. Please hurry to my damsel den." And you see, like, underneath her roots, the ground kind of, like, caves into a staircase.
We go down.
Let's fucking book it.
You go running down the stairs. There is a little bit of bioluminescent moss that Mother Tree has grown, so that way in her damsel den, it is not pitch dark.
I got dark vision, I'd be fine anyway.
So pretty.
It's very pretty. It's like a light blue color. And you get right down underneath Mama Tree, and you see this large open room, but you see there's like a ping pong table. There's there's some bookshelves with books. You look up and you can see like her roots coming out of the ceiling and spreading out across the ceiling, giving it almost like an open concept industrial look. And they go out and they go into the walls all around you, and you know that those tree roots reach out all across Tabula Rasa and supply magic to the entire world. But you do see one root is descending down and is dipping its root into a really big pool of water. And the pool of water, you can see there's a small little stream that comes into this pool that fills it up. It's almost like a creek that just like trickles in and fills up this basin. You see Mama's face appears underneath her roots, and you see, like, you hear like a sucking sound as she drinks in this water through the root and drains this pool. The stream begins to flow back in and just slowly starts to fill it back up. And she says, please put the potion in the water. We need to make it hurry before it's too... Whoa! And she just throws up this big heaping glob of sap, and you see those patches that you saw earlier, but you see a myriad of them now, just all different shapes and colors, all floating around in the sap around her. And it's off to the side of this pool, and the water slowly is filling up.
Can I use appraising eye on the patches?
Yeah.
I can spend an action examining any object and magical properties the item has.
You take a really, really quick look at this eye to determine any magical properties that it has. And as you stare at it, you are able to tell that this has some sort of transmutation property to it and some sort of illusion property to it. And as you're looking at it, these patches suddenly start to dart together and the little bindings begin to weave together. And you see these two shapes starting to swirl together and take form, as one slowly turns into what looks like an anthropomorphic elephant made out of these patches, and the other one turns into a long weasel-shaped creature. They turn and look at you, and their eyes rip open in the patches, and their mouth as well, with just the little threads dangling where the rip was, and inside it's just pitch black holes, almost like a swirling darkness, and they turn and look at you all and begin to charge towards you. Roll initiative.
Not the heifer lumps and woozles.
It's the Humblewood rules.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm like, childhood me is screaming right now. Oh my god.
5.
18.
13.
4.
14.
All right, so lay of the land. We've got this big pool of water. We've got like bookcases and like wooden couches and stuff like that. There's the aforementioned ping pong table. This is really a damsel den, which is just a lady's version of a man cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these two roots playing ping pong.
Although I did realize that I took the damsel den and I put it directly under the tree, which is probably not the best place to put something called a damsel den.
See, that's why. Why do you?
I mean, it depends, right?
Yeah.
Could be perfect.
If we all want to start calling that a damsel den, sure.
I mean, ladies' night with the mother tree would be amazing. Just pouring tequila into the pool.
Oh my god. Well, we know where we're having our party later.
Yes.
Get Mother Tree drunk.
Yeah.
Actual party.
Foxy won't fit though.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to have it outside on the roots, on her roots. So that
I'm sure
Foxy
Mama can like open that pit bigger so Foxy can get in.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which also sounds sus. Very sus. maybe Mama Tree's finally found somebody she could love. That's not a tree.
I mean, same for Foxy.
Wow.
Mother Tree x Foxy ship.
I think Mother Tree might be a little old for Foxy. Anyway.
Right, get on it.
And then we've got these two creatures that have formed from her sap throw up, that look like stitched together cloth filled with black holes. They are about 20 feet apart. Patty, I'm gonna say you get to go first. Not say you get to go first. You rolled the highest on initiative. You earned it.
Thank you.
Patty, I guess you can go first this time.
Only because
I
of the
don't have
rules,
to.
but you know.
No.
You guys
Patty,
really want.
I want you to. You gave a fantastic story. You deserve this moment. We'll say you're about 45 feet away from these guys. What would you like to
45 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's me who's currently holding the potion.
It's one of you two.
I think
Yeah.
you both have different pieces of
do?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have the potion and I have got the vial.
Do you guys think we should throw this potion together as fast as possible, or should we fight this fight first?
Go!
All right, everybody throw me the stuff. I'm probably the weakest one here. I'll run outside, and I'll put the potion together while you all fight.
All right, so Patty, I'm going to say you just use your action and object interaction to take the other two pieces of the potion, and then use your movement to get away from the creatures.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Awesome. For the pool of water, I will say that is just off to the side from where the creatures are. So you would be moving away from the pool, technically. Is that okay with you?
That's fine. My biggest concern would be that we fuck the potion up on the way.
So you start heading back outside. It is the elephant-looking one's turn. It has a very fast speed. It is going to rush up on the group. I am going to roll a d4 to see who it's going to attack between Alexander, Bramble, Cloverleap, and Willow. In that order, 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets a 1. It goes straight for Alexander as it charges towards you. It is going to try and punch you. It is anthropomorphic, so you see its arm sort of swirls around with all of these different patches, and it makes its arm beefier and stronger, and you see it almost turns into like a punching glove as it goes to try and punch you square in the chest. It gets a 14 to hit.
Hits.
It hits. It does 4 damage to you as it punches you and knocks the wind out of you.
Ooh.
It is now right up in the mix with all of you guys, within about 5 feet of everybody. So I'm going to pass it over to Alexander. Alexander, it's your turn.
I guess I'll take out my trowel and try to hit the heffalump, or the elephant. And I'm going to try to, slash it to, make it, more broken. Kind of slash them, kind of make them fall apart or rip apart.
You got it.
Ugh, a 9.
A 9 does not hit. You go and slash at it, and your trowel just goes through it, and you see like a finger dancer, as all the bindings just come loose around your trowel and dodge your attack.
Ooh.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Anything else from you, Alexander?
I'm not a rogue. I can't disengage.
The weasel is gonna go. The weasel only has 40 feet of movement. It is going to circle around the side of the group, so it's going to start trying to get flanking on you guys. So as it goes away, it smacks into the ping pong table, knocks it over, and the ping pong table breaks in half. What an asshole. It is now 20 feet away from you, but off to the side. Willow, you have the elephant within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Willow wants to place herself in a way so that Patty has a straight shot to the pool without encountering enemies.
Yeah, you just sidestep and circle around the elephant, so that way you're between the elephant and the pool, so that way when Patty comes running back in with the completed potion, you will be able to stop it from charging that way, hopefully.
Yes. And I think that can I hold my action to try to make that more effective, like a bracing, like with the pitchfork, to try to make sure?
Do you want to try and grapple it?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be your athletics against his athletics or acrobatics. It will be his athletics. You have to beat a 14.
Do not beat the 14. Don't beat it.
You try and stab into it with your pitchfork to try and grapple it in place.
Your pitchfork?
Did I say pitchfork?
Dyslexic.
You said pitchfork.
You said pitchfork.
I thought that was just me. I thought I was just really hungry.
That was great.
Yeah, you try and fork him and it dodges out of the way.
But at least I'm still standing there.
Pitchfork, my god. Cloverleap. What are you doing?
I would say Alexander probably needs the most help. Yeah, so I'm gonna head for him and the Heffalump.
Hashtag copyright.
Yeah, and as I do, I'm going to draw my shears.
Yes. Ooh, that's fun, actually. I didn't think about the connotation of scissors against patches. It's nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that holds up with your rolls.
That was a 19.
Wow, yeah. You definitely do a bunch of damage to this guy.
Fucking A. All right, so it's 1d4 plus 2. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 damage.
6 damage! Oh my goodness. That's actually really good.
Holy
You
shit.
take out your shears and carve a big bunch out of this guy. You remember earlier in the day when you saw that one piece of that just like disappeared into black? Every piece that you touch just starts evaporating, and it leaves this grotesque cut through it that's struggling to try and seal together. It looks almost like tentacles trying to reach to hold itself in place. But there's this big gaping hole in the side of the elephant now. Anything else from you, Clover?
I can use the help action as a bonus action if there's... I'm not sure if that's helpful right now, unless...
That's so helpful.
Yeah, okay.
You just give advantage to someone by being within 5 feet of them.
Okay, perfect. Bramble, I help. I'm gonna hack it. I'm gonna hack at the other guy, and then I'm gonna turn around and help Bramble.
Awesome. Bramble, yeah, it is your turn, and you've got the help action, so you got that advantage, baby. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna bonk him. I'm gonna bonk him with frying pan.
Frying pan.
Yeah. Frying pans. Who knew, right?
Yeah, Rapunzel up in this bitch.
So that's a 16 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And it's a d4 plus 1 damage. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Heck yeah! You swing your frying pan at it, and you just hear a ripping sound as you bludgeon through a bunch of these stitches and take them clean off, just expanding that hole that Cloverleap made. Is there anything else you would like to do for your turn?
Nothing really.
All right. I will say at this point that you guys all kind of have this one surrounded, and there's 4 of you, so you'll all have flanking purposes on your next turn, okay? Cool. Patty.
Aye.
You are like right outside the mother tree right now, we'll say, okay? And you've got these 3 potion ingredients.
Yeah, well, I guess I do my best to mix them all together.
It's not rocket science. You just start mixing them together. When you do the potion of growth, the bottle also grows as well. And you end up with this potion. For a brief moment, you smell like a really strong poison going off, but then when you shake in the blue pill, the entire thing like foams up really high, almost like it's on the precipice of bursting, and then it all calms down into... I had to! It's the blue pill! It calms down into a nice...
The bottle becomes more rigid.
A nice creamy white liquid.
My God.
Oh no. Alright then, so
guys.
that's already... Now I get to take a movement, can I? Can I do that in stealth, since I am stealthy in darker places?
Yeah, I'll say you mixing was your object interaction, so your action can be stealth. Roll me your dexterity, or... roll me your thing with advantage.
So that would be either a 15... We'll take the 15.
15's more than enough. I can't imagine these guys have good passive perceptions. Nope. Yeah, you sneak back in and start edging your way around the corner of the damsel den.
Nothing like edging after taking a blue pill.
Nothing like edging in the damsel den. You use the couches to hide behind as you start to skirt around the edge there. You are about 35 feet away from the pool. It is the elephant's turn. it is surrounded on all sides. So I'm going to once again do a D4. Alexander, Bramble, Cloverleap, Willow. I get Bramble this time. He is going to turn, and this time his leg is going to grow immensely long, and he's going to just try and do a front kick right to your face.
Rude.
13 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. You get your frying pan up just in time. Amazing. Anybody else that would have hit too? That's crazy, crazy good.
Spike, man.
And Alexander, it's your turn. And you've got that flanking.
I'll same thing. I'll try to use my talents this time. Try to put my trowel to the side. Use both. Try to scratch it with flanking. That's a 4. That's a 17.
17 hits.
2 damage.
2 damage. You managed to take off a couple of these things. He's barely held together right now, guys. The weasel is going to finish his snake around and go towards the group. So in terms of people, it would not be Willow on that side, so it would be Alexander, Cloverleap, or Bramble that he's going for. I'll roll a d4. If I get a 4, I'll re-roll. Going for Alexander. And because the elephant is on the other side of you, he is going to have flanking on attacking you. That is going to be a hit with an 18 on the dice. That is 5 piercing damage, as he turns his hand into a spike as he comes and rushes forward and just juts out to stab you.
I believe I'm unconscious.
Oh no. You see Alexander crumple over unconscious as he gets shanked.
Any chance I can use Desperation? Save my friend?
Oh, to impose disadvantage? Hell yeah. That changes the roll into a 7 plus 5 at 12.
11.
Oh man.
Close.
You throw a fishing lure across the room, and it does distract it momentarily, and then it still stabs him. Willow.
I'm gonna stab the elephant.
Heck yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And you would still have it from Cloverleap or Bramble.
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness! Let's go!
3 damage.
3 damage?
Yeah.
Ooh. How do you kill it?
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but it's enough. How do you kill it?
Yes. I want to stab into its trunk through its head, and then it just kind of unravels.
You stab into its trunk and through its head. As it unravels, it almost seems like it turns inside out, and what you see for a moment can only be described as an eldritch horror, as a mass of writhing tentacles appears around your pitchfork and begins to coil and ravel around it, reaching towards you, and as one tentacle goes to touch your cheek, they all vanish in the same way the patches did.
Ew! Ah! Ah!
Everyone's been looking for love in this adventure, and I did not want that.
Oh no. Cloverleap, you now have the giant weasel within 5 feet of you.
I'ma slash that motherfucker. It hurt my friend.
Hell yeah. You circle around, so you put it in between you and Bramble to get that flanking, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm going to attack that motherfucker.
You hear the mother tree go, don't swear unless you apologize after.
Sorry, Mom. That's a 15
Sorry for
to
fucking
hit.
swearing.
That hits.
Is a 4 total.
4 total. This guy seems much more like he does a lot of damage, but he has lower HP, so he's already not looking great.
Yay.
Good. Bramble.
Can I do a running curl up?
Okay.
You want to do
So
a
I
sonic
charge
spin?
him, I jump up and I curl into a ball, and I'm going to try and tackle into him.
You want to try and tackle into him? All right. I will say yes, but if this fails, you go prone.
Am I? So am I on the other side of him?
Yeah.
Of the weasel thing? Okay. I'm going to help by pushing the weasel so that it can't move back.
Hell yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say this is a It's an unarmed attack, so you would just use your strength, which is a +1.
13.
That hits, which means you're doing 2d4 piercing damage as you do some sort of like macabre Sonic the Hedgehog attack.
7 points of damage.
Set at 5 HP. Holy shit, how do you kill it?
I'm literally just gonna do what I did when we were going over the waterfall. I'm just gonna run. Cannonball! As I'm spinning around, I'm just gonna tackle into him, and you watch as everything just gets torn up as I go through this thing, and I come out wearing all these little shreds of patches.
Yeah,
and I just go shake them off.
that does happen.
You jump up like right in front of me.
Hey.
At the same time as you're rolling around, you see these eldritch tentacles reaching around, trying to grab purchase on you, getting stuck in your thorns as they slowly evaporate and pull away. We're still in initiative. Patty, it's your move.
Pretty much gonna go straight and put the potion right in the water. I don't know if any more of these things will spawn or not.
Hell yeah. You've got 30 feet of movement. You've got 5 feet away from the water, so you just throw it in. When you throw it in, the pool immediately goes whoom and just starts glowing this brilliant... Why am I just bad with words today?
Must be the blue pill.
I shouldn't have done that before the session. My chair's too high under this desk.
I think you just ate some bad pitch pork.
You throw this into the water and it goes whoom and goes a light blue color that's glowing in almost an ethereal way, and you see Mama Tree takes a big sip, and as she does, you see her branch starting to glow with the same blue color as it spreads all through the roots above you in the room. She gives a deep exhale. Quick, bring Alexander to the water.
Okay,
Alexander, come to the water.
I got this.
I will go over and try to help drag him, but I am 2 feet 11 inches.
Yeah, and I'm the weakest of us.
I'm not much taller.
You drag.
We all drag.
You all drag Alexander over to the water, and he dunks in fully as he takes a gasping breath under the water. You see his eyes.
It drowns.
He dies.
We tried.
No. He takes a breath of this water, which doesn't make any sense logically, but does in mystical fantasy world. You see his eyes flitter open, and he briefly glows this light blue color, stands out of the water, and is perfectly healed.
I do that bird thing where I was like...
You bird bath!
Nice.
You
Good to have you back.
That was rough.
You hear a sound come from outside, loud and blaring, unlike anything you ever heard before, like something out of a Michael Bay trailer. He's a famous director in your village.
I know
he puts
he
on
is.
plays. He's really good with
He
sound
did
effects.
Transformers.
I shall investigate outside.
Yeah.
Shall we?
You guys go rushing outside, and the entire area is covered in darkness. When you look up into the sky at the sun, you see in front of the sun, big enough to block it out, is a large floating ship with tentacles in the front of it. It is an obsidian black and purple color, and you see as it's floating there, it just whoom and disappears.
And shimmers?
There's a little bit of a shimmer when it does.
Absolutely.
I think we better do some investigating.
Good plan.
I don't know what we do. Honestly.
That sounds like a tomorrow problem.
Yeah, that's a level 16 problem.
It's like 20 years down the line, and we're all just like seasoned veterans and dealing with like eldritch horrors.
Mother is looking up at the sky, and she says, "Well, I know everything in this world. That's not from here." Maybe they were curious? Well, a problem for some level 16 people on another day. Do you guys want to get drunk? I've always wanted to try it. I haven't. It's been a millennia.
Absolutely.
it.
Let's invite everybody over.
We can start right now in pregame, and I bring out my alcohol.
Oh, amazing. You guys go downstairs. You fix up that ping pong table. Bill comes in. Eyesore comes over. You've got freaking Foxy comes by later. He hasn't been drinking as many potions, so he's a bit smaller than the last time you saw him. And he manages to squeeze in and curl in a corner. You see him talking with a Vulpine woman who looks a little bashful later in the night. Baby love, who knows? Anything's possible. And even Strigg pops by, even though all he does is drink some tea. And as you guys party into the night and spend every day for the rest of your lives, just enjoying the tranquility that is the Infinity Wood, and how nothing bad ever seems to really happen here, except for that one time that aliens showed up. And that's where we'll end the session.
Yay!
Hey there, dumplings.
Hi there, dumplings. Oh, hello, dumplings.
Thank you for watching our fantastic episode. We look forward to many more adventures and stories with you in the future.
Yeah, we stream them live on Twitch at Dragon_Teacup, so the chances for you to interact with our stories. You can watch our Valbro campaign the first Wednesday of every month. Yes, we're back to Wednesdays. Our Oops Only campaign the third Wednesday of every month, and occasional other sessions when scheduling allows.
We also appreciate it if you share with family and friends, leave comments, etc., etc. All of our links are on our link tree, which is www.linktr.ee/thedumpstat.
If you like the style of TTRPG we do and want to get more involved, make sure to ask for the Discord in the stream chat. We are more than welcoming to newcomers and have a little community growing on there.
And don't forget to stay dumpy.
Hey, normally here would be something funny from the episode or us rolling, but we didn't do that this episode, so instead I'm gonna say make sure you go follow Group Action Roll over on Twitch. A couple people who are involved in the Dumpstat are gonna be involved in a Dagger Heart campaign that's gonna be running starting from April 21st until probably around December. We've got Kristi, who's a main on Oops Only. We've got Zira, who was in Oops Only Druids and the Ashwood Warden, and myself. It's going to be an awesome time. There's other people who are in future Oops Only episodes who are also involved in this project. So if you like us, you're going to like this show. So hopefully we'll see you over there. Stay dumpy.